as Michelle Englot continues to roll at this year's Scotties.
New team? No problem for Michelle Englot. Manitoba has meshed well together, sitting at 9-1. Englot and her foursome near the top of the table. However, it's a perfect record for Rachel Homan. Ontario is the only undefeated team remaining at the Scotties, and with first place still up in the air, this draw takes on added importance. We are in for a treat. Manitoba, Ontario, draw 16, next. The Meridian Centre here in St. Catharines opened a couple of years ago, home of the Ontario Hockey League Niagara Ice Dogs, but our home this week for the Scotties. Let's go back now. We're getting into the final couple of draws. This afternoon, draw 15 was a rematch of last year's Scotties final. Team Canada, Chelsea Carey, Northern Ontario's Krista McCarville out of Thunder Bay. Last rock in the first, and it starts very well, as the runner-up a year ago will draw for 3. She added another 3 in the 6th, and she went on to the win. A little bit of revenge for last year's loss in the final, as she picks up the win 8-4 over Chelsea Carey. Newfoundland and Labrador a winner over Prince Edward Island. Saskatchewan win their first, and the Territories hand Alberta a big loss. Why? Because it drops them to 5 losses. 5 losses still mathematically alive. However, we know that Ontario, Manitoba, Team Canada, those 3 are into the Final Four. Where they will be, we're not quite sure. Northern Ontario, of course, is in the best spot right now with just 3 losses. As on this Thursday night, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to St. Catharines and our continuing coverage of the Scotties. Cheryl Russ alongside. Well, look at that. Everything old is new again when it comes to Michelle Englot and Manitoba.
Well, it is, because now you've got that fountain of youth combined with the experience of Michelle Englot. She's been amazing out there, and she is the player that this team chose. They went to her because she could manage this team, because of her experience, because she knew how to deal with the distractions during a Scotties and a long round robin and a long week, and they have relied on her and her level of aggressiveness, and that could clinch them first place in this event.
When it comes to Rachel Homan, the 2-time champion, what has impressed me most, Russ, is there just appears to be no breakdowns in this team at all.
Yeah, and that comes right from the technique that they learned a long time ago from the great Earl Morris. He stressed technique. They've just about perfected it. All 4 of them are throwing it so well. Laser-like is what comes to mind. We watch Rachel make that in-off double to score the big 3. They're making everything, but what really has to worry the other teams out here is Rachel's ability to draw right now. She's not afraid to play the draw instead of that big taker that she's famous for. If she keeps them both going, it's going to be a long week for everybody else.
So the 2 best are meeting tonight. First place on the line. We're playing for last rock and the choice. Wonderful. The pass is great. Brilliant. Get it by one, get it by another one, get to the inside, kick that other one. Oh. Calling line, here we go, bang, come across, threw it far enough. Oh man, for 3.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort. The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 22 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
One more draw tomorrow. 16th draw, though, so important. Here we go. Manitoba, Ontario is our feature. Nova Scotia, Northern Ontario wanting to take another step towards a Final Four. Quebec, they have to win against BC. Team Canada trying to bounce back after the loss earlier today. The 2 best on the ice tonight here in St. Catharines. Time to meet the teams. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Michelle Englot, skip of Team Manitoba. My lead is Renora Westcott. My second is Leslie Wilson. My third is Kate Cameron, and we play out of the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Hi, I'm Rachel Homan, skip of Team Ontario. Our lead is Lisa Weigel. Our second is Joanne Courtney. Our third is Emma Miskew, and we curl out of the Ottawa Curling Club.
Well, Michelle Englot and Manitoba have won the draw to the button, so they will have the last rock. They have the hammer here in this first, playing the red stones. Ontario is playing the yellow and settling in, and now driving out Lisa Weigel to get us going.
Some great numbers posted by Lisa as usual, 85%, but surprising at that she's not the top lead out there. And even with the ice conditions, they have been a little bit tricky off and on. All the leads posting some good numbers, getting used to it. We haven't seen a lot of struggle by any of the players with percentages.
If you could script it this way, I think it's the way I'd like to see it happen. The ice is a little bit been different. There's been a couple of late ends, 9th, 10th end, where it was, you know, a little bit unfair, but for the most part, Dave Merklinger's done all he could do, and I like the fact it's a little different, a little quicker in the morning, maybe a little more swing in the afternoon, whatever it is. And the curlers sometimes, you know, it wasn't the same, but that's their job, and they're all that good, and the numbers prove that out. Look at McCarville's team; they're in like high 90s.
If you are just joining us, we had a problem with the HVAC system earlier this week. It's allowed a great buildup of humidity, lots of frost, but it has been repaired, as we say good evening, Kathy Gauthier, but it means that Dave Merklinger and the crew have to do some different things.
Well, one of the challenges was, Vic, last night is that the override in the system didn't work. So while the dehumidification system was taking the humidity out, the override was bringing in the air from the outside that was warmer and heavier than it has been. And so this morning when Dave Merklinger arrived for work, he found conditions that were not conducive to good play. Taking a look around, he saw a lot of frost on the ice in a situation that it should not have been. And so they went to work to get a plan. When they scraped, they were bringing out a lot of snow. They brought in the building general manager, Ken Noakes, who knows this building really well and what it would take to bring it down. And together, along with the Curling Canada officials, they worked together to come up with a solution. Well, that solution involved bringing all the teams together and the coaches and sharing that information. And for the very first time in national play, you will see at the 5th end break, they will scrape the ice and re-pebble to have 2 sets of 5 ends each so that the conditions are really good. What they've also instituted is that each team has a player throwing 1 rock each way. There's Ken Noakes on the left-hand side. He owns this, well, he doesn't own the building, he's the general manager, but knows it very well. And this is what a collaborative effort looks like when things don't go your way. Sharing the information, and so we have had better conditions. They've shut everything off while play is on because it's still 70% humidity in here. That goes onto the ice if it's on, and that affects the play.
Kathy, and I think the teams appreciated. There were no secrets here. Nothing was withheld from them. Coach, player rep, come meet me, Dave Merklinger. I'm going to explain to you what we're going to do. And no doubt. And I tell you what, full props to the ice making crew. They did a marvelous job this afternoon getting all 4 sheets scraped, pebbled, and getting it back. And there could be no complaints at all. I'm just glad that when Kathy talked about the hot air being brought back in, she said the hot air didn't come from this particular booth. So that's a good thing. But no, it was great, and full credit to everyone involved. They've done a wonderful job. All right, let's go to the keys to the game, and we'll start with the 2-time Canadian champion, Rachel Homan.
Well, light is all right, and what I mean by that is this team has all the weapons, and they one of the ones I think they have the advantage over, certainly against Michelle herself, is that run back ability for Emma and for Rachel. So you can only run them back if you got them in the right spot. So the key for the front end for Ontario here is keep them up in front, keep them usable, let the back end run them in.
Remember, it is Manitoba that does have the last rock here in this first.
Good spot.
And now the keys for Manitoba, Michelle Englot.
Well, for Michelle, you're playing one of the best teams in the world, and you might think that you should change your game plan, but don't. Her level of aggressiveness, that's what's got them here. And then Kate is a Scotties rookie, so cater to her. I think the experience that Michelle brings is the ability not only to understand the pressures of a Scotties, but also the ability to read her players very well. So read Kate and watch as you get closer to the playoffs if you're seeing any signs of her breaking down because of that pressure.
The keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Right, Russ, you and I both talked about Kate. We've seen none of that. You wonder if closer to the weekend it does come up, but she has responded so well for her first time at a Scotties.
You and I didn't talk about cater in the keys, so that was your idea. Totally your. I had nothing to do with that.
Throw me under the bus.
She is fighting a bit of a cold, and you'll hear it when she's trying to communicate, yell down the ice. The only thing that she said has really come as a bit of a surprise, Kate Cameron, is the length of the event, how difficult it is, the focus that's needed, because we all know that involved in this event, it's basically eat, sleep, curling for the entire event.
It is, and Michelle can explain that, but until you've actually been there, done that, it's really hard to understand just what it takes out of you, how much rest and recovery you need between games, and even before the event coming in.
And sometimes there's not much. If you're playing, say, a morning, afternoon, or, that combination, if you go to an extra, sometimes by the time you debrief, you have something, then you talk about the next game, something to eat, and then you talk about the next game, you're back in with 45 minutes. Here she is, the rookie of this team from the Granite Winnipeg, Kate Cameron.
Get it. Okay.
Not exactly how they drew it up, but it's pretty good. Rachel's going to be a little careful now.
Unless you want to come and tap that.
You tapped a yellow one, but it's getting pretty late. I love the combination from Team Manitoba. I was lucky enough to help Michelle one year, 2 years ago, helped out a little bit once in a while, and she tends to go to the draw game, as you mentioned, Cheryl, but you've got to be able to do that if you get into trouble, and Kate's so good at it.
Yeah. This is a key game, Kathy, because of Quebec's record at 6-4. Needing to stay there. This is her last game of round robin. If she can stay there, she has a possibility of being in a tiebreaker, if not that, even into the final three.
Well, and an opportunity to start this game on a good footing. As a free draw to the house, any paint will do for 2.
And when I say final three, being in the 3 spot without a tiebreaker. But 4 right now we think is the magic number. 5, however, still mathematically has a chance. No. Now, will you rue that? Light draw.
Sorry.
Chance for 2. You only get the single, Ev Balil.
Okay. Sorry.
Big opportunity here. They threw a lot less weight on Rachel's tap there. I think they're trying to get too much out of that shot. Just kill the opponent's rock when you don't have hammer. And chance to sit 3 here.
Coming down. Line's really good. Just her line. Right to it. Right to it. Last. Right to it. Last.
There's a bit of a bounce.
Good, good, good.
Great shot.
Oh, your turn.
No nerves there.
Run back double. Perfect come around.
Good spot to miss this.
Okay. Run it. Atta girl. Very nice.
Yep. Across the face.
Yeah, we have to.
Okay.
No choice, but to run back the wrong color. You like to hit it, I would think, more on this side. This goes, if you can get that one thin enough, it could actually catch that one, and they could all start moving. They could all start jamming also, but the first thing is to make some noise on that top 4-foot rock, see what happens. The problem with a bit of a mistake here, Cheryl, is you roll over for a corner and you don't have anywhere to hide on your last one.
Are you throwing this?
I don't know if I've seen, though, Rachel, this week. She has made so many of these run backs and in-off and cross-house doubles. She's just seeing everything.
Yeah, Lisa Weigel was saying to me before the game that she can't remember. Well, she said probably as good as, if not better than, Kingston a few years ago. She really has that sort of laser-like delivery right now and is seeing so much like that. My goodness. My goodness.
But they did get the double jam, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's still pretty scary.
It's not good at all, actually. Phenomenal shot, but
these two reds hang on.
Around the 12.
And the red on the left, it goes to the left here, snuggles up to that yellow and makes a fairly easy tap. Yikes. Just soft weight here, anything on the inside. You might even roll both reds. You got to be careful not to get behind the tee line here.
It's like
9.5
and 3/4 or half.
Yeah. Okay. Nice 9.5 here.
Yeah.
We talked about Michelle's draw. I mean, that is her go-to, but her hitting percentages, her draw is high, her hitting is better.
It's way higher. Yeah, it's incredible. It's not the Rachel Homan delivery that you'd teach at home. And I guess if you've gone through nearly undefeated, what's wrong with it?
It's a lonely yellow at the moment as we play here in the first. The lonely Ontario Stone.
Whoa! 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 Yeah!
Leslie Wilson by herself.
Go! Come on.
Angle tap. No, boy.
Okay.
So they trade their chances right back.
It was a 10. A little bit, yeah.
Oh man, that's huge. Just kill that and
Just
you've got your
baby it.
3.
Here's awful.
We can go back here.
I don't see her throwing a missile though. Yeah. So we either go back here, guys, or top 8. I mean, that's pretty perfect.
It's got
if we're half here and shot.
Just can't ever be even with it.
No, you can't be even. We've seen this.
So
Yeah, we know the sign.
at least full
as
8.
long, even.
Yep.
Full, like
Even if we're half, even if we're like half, like just half above it, she's not gonna, she can't throw like 5-second pew.
Yeah, just
It can't be even. We have to go right back for it. I just touched that. I nicked it.
Okay.
Hey.
I just want to get third shot, but not too deep because you don't want to leave a double. I think that's the biggest risk.
They're saying Michelle might not be able to throw it fairly hard. She's from Saskatchewan.
Your guard was over.
She can throw it hard.
Maybe
Might
a little
not be
less.
quite as accurate as Rachel Homan,
Err
but
on this side, right?
you got to be careful
You
here.
were 2 inches off, and that's only an inch less.
Okay.
Like, we got to get split center.
Even if we're open, it's okay.
Pretty quick here, eh?
Just soften that one a little bit where there's some pebble. Nobody throws down the 4-foot strip, and Michelle would like that one back.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, because they were off Michelle's for a second, and then it was like it was gone.
She
and
didn't
no,
throw it bad.
No chance to hold it.
Drag it at the end.
You think my draw for hammer's close?
Yeah.
Not enough.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
close.
think that's close.
Like we've had 4
Have to
rocks
park
out here
it.
now.
If you're Michelle
Center,
Englot,
guys, half on the 4.
Nice extension.
an early
Got it,
miss.
Reach. Only if you can, half on the 4. Full 8. First
Yep.
goes.
For all intents and purposes, Russ, they're going to Ontario conceding a deuce here.
Well, probably. You could try to get shot rock here, but there's a lot of risk if you bring this too far and set up that little double. So I think that would be the smart play. Just get full 8-foot here, give them 2.
Really gotta go.
And got to go, and they are. Weigel,
Come on, you're doing it.
Courtney.
Oh boy.
Well, they're going to have to really put this on their back. And she's going to get another chance.
Yeah. Or, sorry.
Wow.
That was close.
So misses on both sides now. And Michelle Englot will get a second opportunity to crack
Got a 2 guard.
a big one here in the first.
Already losing it.
Don't jump.
We timed that of Michelle's 15 or of Rachel's 15 and a half, and that's pretty true to form. So T-line's about 14 and a half.
Yeah.
9-2.
Yeah.
She's underthrew it a bit, you mean? Yeah.
Shoot.
Joanne can't get it there. You didn't throw it very hard.
Keep a broom down. Hey, Lester? Yeah. You got it. Right on the nose.
Final stone. And another chance
9-5. Whoa. Better.
to put possible 4 on the board here in the first. Leslie Wilson, Lenora Westcott, Kate Cameron calling line. Second chance, and no mistake, Manitoba. Big end. Manitoba jumps out quickly. A 4. Manitoba opens with a 4 against so far undefeated Ontario. And that 4 goes against anything that Manitoba or Ontario has done this week when it comes to their defensive play. Rachel Homan has been one of the best, if not the best, defensively.
Well, that's what's impressed us all week. Look at what Rachel gives up on average a game to the opposition. 3.6 points a game. She just gave up 4 points. Now that just speaks to, as you look at Team Manitoba's points for that they score, 8.3. It's the classic offense versus defense.
And it is the most points given up in an end by Ontario since a 3 BC took against them back in draw 3. So here in the second, it will be Ontario that does have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. But again, there were chances on both sides when Michelle Englot misses her first. Ontario had the chance to get out of it and then pull the string.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do that, give that back and forth.
No, and it's you can make excuses first draw for Rachel, but yeah, you've had a 10-minute practice. You'd think they'd be able to get it in the paint, but that stuff happens. They get talking about the rock afterwards too, and who knows? It's not an exact science in the first end.
I did not doubt that Rachel would make that draw because we've watched her all week and she's been, making every draw that we've seen.
Nova Scotia, Northern Ontario, Krista McCarville at the 3 losses. They blanked the first. And Team Canada with a couple against Penny Barker from Moose Jaw. Saskatchewan won their first game earlier today, this afternoon.
Hard! Good. Good girl, Lester.
Because both these teams know how to limit the opposition, but the other thing they do know how to do is to score points, which is an interesting combination. We looked at the differential, which is the number you and I always look at, that spread between the points you allow and the points you score, and the bigger that number is, the more dangerous the team is.
But to your point,
Not curling.
Ontario wasn't giving up many, but if you look at Manitoba, they're outscoring their opponent by 3.6. Ontario's by 3.5. So even though Holman's looked unbeatable, Manitoba's was sitting back there doing the same thing, just in a different style,
different way.
They give up a bit more, they score a lot more. It works too. This is one of the toughest situations for a young team, and Michelle's been in this situation before, but you're playing the hometown Rachel Homan, 2-time Canadian champion. You score a 4, and then you just start, after an end or two goes by, you just get so defensive minded. You have to be careful.
You can't run and hide, but that's one thing with Michelle, when we used to play her, is that she does remain on the offense, so you can get your chances to get back in the game.
Well, the thing about Michelle Englot, one of the things they wanted when they went out to recruit her after Christy McDonald left the team after last season in Manitoba, they wanted that experience, and the way she plays is aggressive, as McDonald was. The difference in Englot is that
Anything, Lise?
she tends to have a better feel for when to go, when to push the envelope, and to be a little bit more aggressive.
And I think that's, like, you're right, Vic, she picks her spots better than I've ever seen, and I think that is because of Kate. I think she knows she's got that ability at third to open up an end.
Right to center line, hey.
9-5, clean. Yeah. Hard. Hard.
Go left.
Okay, whoa. Hard. Yeah. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, look at this roll, too. Do they tuck a piece, maybe?
Didn't want to tuck too much of one, but I think they've left it open enough. They'd like to leave it so in case Rachel makes this great come around draw, they can use their own to run back if they have to.
I think it's the same as other games here.
I think what the other thing that 4 points has done for Manitoba is the crowds are pretty quiet. And that's the thing, you know, when you're playing the hometown favorite team, you always want to take the crowds out of it, which that does.
Well, you just go back to that first one, which, albeit she left the Reds around, but that run back when Homan played with her first stone,
Yes.
the roof came off, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, go, gotta go.
Silence is golden for the away team.
Yep.
Nice throw, Em.
Really nice, Em. Sorry. Thought I was carrying.
Nice shot, Em.
After the blank, Northern Ontario does have the last rock here. Northern Ontario, Krista McCarville at 3 losses.
Well, Kendra Lilly made a great tap for shot stone facing 2 Nova Scotia stones, and that's created an opportunity for 2, but Krista also has to play the tap. Needs full 8-foot.
One of the stones right at the top here.
You bet.
There it is. And there it is.
2 yellow.
For Northern Ontario and Krista McCarville, last year's runner-up.
They are looking impressive.
So here's the deal there. If they can stay at 3 losses, win out, that eliminates anybody below them. Closest would be Quebec at 4 losses. Quebec on the ice tonight needs to win, and then they need somebody to come back.
Missed it the wrong way for Kate. You wreck on the red one with that kind of weight. You roll to the middle, and Homan has to deal with it. And the yellow one's open for your skipper.
Make sure we're there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all right.
The yellow one's in pretty good shape now.
All good.
Wait's close.
We're there.
Top floor.
Easy if we're there.
Top floor. Yeah, line.
We gotta go.
Yeah, line. Got it.
7.
Everett.
6. Wait's coming off. 7.
Sideways.
7.
Going sideways.
Let's go beside it.
Right beside it.
Whoa, we're there.
Lisa, you gotta finish. You gotta finish. You gotta finish.
Yep. Great weight, Em.
Perfect weight.
Same ice we took in practice. You gave me more even than your draw.
Curling more now.
Okay, it's curling more.
Sheet A and sheet B on that out turn. That's probably 2 sheets that curl the most that we've seen.
Definitely.
If it's curling, we'll go right on top. 9.5.
A little lucky that it'd stop a foot higher, and then you'd have a nose double
Maybe we do this.
get rid of both yellow.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Be tempting to roll to the open side, because if you roll the other way, there'll be a double for Rachel to roll underneath, and she'll have 2 buried stones.
Sounds good.
Maybe
Get a
stay
nice
on this
weight on your
right-hand
left,
side, Cheryl.
Shot left.
Roll to the broom, even give her a double. It's not the end of the world. Then you'd have a double. Just don't want to be looking at 2 buried rocks with a 4-point lead.
No. 9-5.
Close. 9-7.
No.
9-5.
No.
Yep. Away a bit. Yep. Stay on its own.
Good.
Boy, it hangs it right there. Kate Cameron was saying they've obviously come together quite quickly.
Heel?
Yeah, bit big.
Theirs didn't move, neither should mine.
Michelle Englot is fit in very well.
Well, you kind of forget that's a first-year team, well, with Michelle and the other three, and so they decided they had to fast-track that by playing a lot. They played a lot on tour this year, trying to understand each other under pressure and how they responded, and it's obviously paid off.
Well, it's an interesting,
Be straight
interesting
here.
dynamic.
Yeah, your hack ran.
Michelle Englot and
Yeah, it's a little
Kate
solid,
Cameron.
Rachel hits this extremely thin. She'd make the double and go right through, I believe. Gotta make sure she gets enough of that shot rock.
Close. Oh, whoa. Yep. Yep. Oh.
Rachel Homan.
Yes.
And her first.
Goalies.
And kicks it sideways. Far enough to be sitting 2 for the moment with what she left.
There's a double here for sure.
It's thin.
Great throw. Just kicked it enough.
Really came up on them with that weight.
You want a half rock double is your favorite shot because you feel comfortable that you're going to make contact. If it's any thinner than that, it adds degree of difficulty. This is thinner than that, so half a rock would probably go there. So they're going to hit a small half, maybe a third. Obviously, with the score the way it is, you don't want to breeze this right by. Michelle throws a really, really straight out turn. She kind of punches it out at the end. So make sure you make some noise in that top one before you take on the double. Watch the rotation here, it's huge.
No. 8. No. 8. Yeah.
Let's go. Go.
Now they got her. They were a little slow to jump. Wilson, Westcott. What do they got? 1 and underneath.
Okay. Okay. 7-8.
7-8. Nice drive. Paramore.
Yeah, just a little firm, probably.
Just that straight out turns. Close.
Here, H, is this the draw line?
It's interesting. You almost got from that call the feeling that Kate Cameron thought it was going to move for her and then called them and it changed her mind.
You have to get to know the tendencies of the players. Like I said, my daughter Ashley curled with Michelle 2 years ago, and in the practices, that's what I saw was just a deceivingly straight out turn. It's, I think it's partly the rotation.
So after giving up 4 in that first,
Ontario,
Rachel Homan have a chance to get a couple back.
No, we're real close.
So Joanne Courtney liking it. We're real close, she says. Full 8 is what they need. Full 8 is what they need. And the crowd will tell you everything you need to know. We expected a good one. Let's bring you up to date on the World Junior Championships in Korea. Draw 12 for the men. Tyler Tardy, the Canadian champion from Langley and Royal City Curling Clubs against Scotland. Picked this one up in the 5th with it 5-2 Scotland. Canada with the run back take out to score 2, and that cuts Scotland's lead to 5-4. Now to the 7th we go, and it's 7-4 Scotland. And Tardy sitting the 1. His draw there for 2, and it's now a 1-point Scottish lead. This game going to an extra with the score tied at 8. Tardy facing 1. He has the hammer, but the draw needs to hit full 8 foot. But he will come up a little short, and Scotland will steal the win. 9-8 the final. So now Tyler Tardy on to a tiebreaker against Norway. And as they play there at some 10-12 or so in the morning, Korea time, Friday morning, Norway leads it 4-3 as they play in the 5th. As we welcome you back at 8:13 Eastern Time on a Thursday night here in St. Catharines. And And no, I won't do that. 4-2 as we go to the third, and Manitoba once again has last rock playing the Red Star. I was going to do every time zone from Newfoundland to Victoria.
You're gonna have trouble with that half hour next week, aren't you?
Oh boy, yeah, that's right. Newfoundland time.
Get to center line.
Extra half hour.
Close.
Whoa.
9-3.
Yes, it's gonna curl big.
Hard. Hard.
Oh. No jitters out of this team.
Yeah. I had pretty low times on theirs first. I think this is going to be a little bit slow.
Yeah, I think
The curl,
13-7 to 14. We want back 8, right?
high 13, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back 8.
My extension.
Cheryl pointed it out here. This is the swingiest side, the in-turn side. Your in-turn tends to curl more than your out-turn. Joanne's got to be really positive to get that out there.
Yeah, she just talked about using her extension to make sure she lets it track down the sheet on the left.
Reminding you as well of what Kathy told us about earlier, keeping our eye on the ice.
Hard.
We're expecting again a frost build-up, and they will do a full scrape re-pebble
Give her ice for
at the fifth. So we've got really 2 games in one. Had it this morning, this afternoon, and really the ice was not a problem by doing that.
No, and more than anything, it was impressive the way the teams handled it. There wasn't a lot of discussion. It was just, we're going to play 2 different games and manage what is put in front of us.
Right out to it, Les.
You really have to get out to it in this spot. Nice and positive.
Yeah, you got
Roll
it.
away is good.
I feel like I'm watching the Manitoba playdowns in some ways, because Michelle did the exact same thing all through that. She read the ice better than everybody else, including Jennifer Jones. And she's done it here so far. Rachel just couldn't take enough ice in that in-turn.
Close. Close.
Leslie Wilson.
9-5. Brad. Yep.
And we'll sit right there. Manitoba with last rock up by a couple.
But you know, Michelle was having flashbacks to the flash in the first end that she...
This will come down a bit.
Yeah, I think you're here for a little extra.
Okay.
You don't forget those.
We should have a double if we had nose.
Okay. Right through.
Yeah.
Talking to Lisa Weagle before the game, Russ, Cheryl, I was saying, so what about the ice? She says, what about it? I said, well, it's frosty. She said, no, we don't care. It's never.
Just want to control it. Yeah, I
We
know.
always think that
Okay.
they may care, but it's ingrained in them right now, Russ, that it's the same for everybody. Deal with it. And I think they do believe that.
Just the yellow.
I think you're right. In this case, I think you're right. But a lot of teams, they're not telling you the truth. They're stewing about it, and you tend to it gets into your patterns,
head,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. And then you start, well, it's going to frost up, guys. Let's start throwing it harder. And it's really hard to be focused when you're trying to be this precise.
14?
Now,
14 is
the veteran taking a little bit more ice here.
I think it's something, if you talk about it as a team, that's a possibility of happening. It's like golf. You play 4 days of golf. You're not going to have every day of your golf tournament. It's going to be perfect weather. You're going to get rain. You're going to get soft greens. So maybe for curlers, what happens is we expect it to be perfect. If you don't, if you expect that you could have unusual circumstances, ice surfaces, then it's not such an adjustment when it happens.
Yes, hard line.
We often get spoiled because we have such great ice makers.
Wait, street. Yeah, hard line.
Trying to wrap it around the still.
We're like
Center line,
7-8.
top 12.
Sit.
And just a little deep. Sitting back edge of the 4. There you go, right away. Tap the buttons available for
Because
them.
if I had less weight, we would have been all over the front, eh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to throw it in this spot so differently, like with a set and a rotation.
Well, I keep wondering why they just don't go a lot wider with the broom placement, but nice chance to get out of jail here by Emma.
I asked Lisa about Earl Morris, and she says he stays in touch. He texted them earlier this week, and the best thing Earl taught them, she said, was mechanics. It's all about the mechanics. If you've got a good throw, then you can handle anything.
Well, in this team, that's what the luxury was of the schedule they had this year, was to work on their technical soundness and their performance on demand, and that's what they've done all season.
All-important game for Quebec. Had 4 losses, but down 2-1 to BC as they play in the third, Kathy.
Well, and Marla was trying to play a double on her final stone. She got 1 and stuck the shooter, and that's the stone that is in the 8-foot, and that is what needs to be beaten on the draw by Ev to score the 2 points. Already lies 1.
Ev Balil out of the town of Mount Royal Curling Club.
Go hard! Go hard, you got it! Hard, 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 you got it! Hard, you got it!
British Columbia winning their first yesterday. And that'll do for the 2.
Kate Cameron papered that card.
You gotta be careful, eh? It's kind of simple. I know.
She missed one the wrong way in the second end, but other than that, remember the run back in the first, the perfect free come around in the first.
Beware of the sick player. They're always so focused. She said she wasn't feeling good with a cold.
No.
Oh, there we know. Well then, whoa. Off then. 8. Line's tight. Stay close, stay close. Yes, yes, line. It's coming down. Gotta go, line. We're there, line only. Gotta go, come on. Come on, Lise.
1 by 2. And to the corner. Still leaves Manitoba shot rock. Back of the pin.
Boy, if that ever fractured on the corner, that red one,
Great sweep. Yeah.
Terry would have been in huge trouble.
I'd rather do this. Not even with like back 4.
Team Canada, the defending champions, leading as they play Saskatchewan.
And in a situation where they were lying 2, and on the final stone, Saskatchewan a little bit short, and so this is about coming around and finding the 4-foot for the 3. It has been really all Team Canada this end, Vic.
Line's great. Hard line. Gotta go. You got it. Go, go, go. Go, go. Line's there.
Team Canada losing earlier today in that rematch of last year's final to Northern Ontario, but what a run they had been on. They had lost their first on Saturday and then ran off 7 straight. And now they'll put 3 on the board.
Line's good. Top and an inch.
Trying to lock up a spot in that
Good
group of 3. 4 teams, of course, making the Page playoff.
Some world-class shot making going on here. Kate's, you know she's going to be a good hitter. She's got that Manitoba tuck and comes out like a rocket, but you just don't think that shot's there. And she's made 3 perfect finesse shots so far this game.
Touch. And on such a swingy spot, she knows how to throw it. Sen's building up for Manitoba with Hammer.
Triple run back would be awfully difficult, but it would be very rewarding.
It would.
She's been perfect so far. Rachel Homan right out of the gate with that win over Team Canada last Saturday. Now trying to wind up this round robin with 11 straight wins, but trailing right now 4-2. Skip stones.
How much extension? Go ahead, Line's good. Keep it out there. 1.
Rachel
2.
Homan.
Line's great. It's all you. 2.
It's all
Easy
you,
line.
Weagle, Courtney.
2.5. Oh, don't clean it. 2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 1.5. Clean. Clean it. Stay with it.
Oh.
Right on top.
No.
It's pretty good. Good shot. Still good.
That is pretty good. You either tuck around that or you sit where she is on top of it. Makes that run tough.
Really close.
You can hammer those. I think Kate's right here. You might get, you're going to hit the yellow for sure. Whether it'll bounce in or not, it's hard to say.
Even if
I think you want to open it up with the way the angles are.
Just that peel weight.
Yeah. 8-2.
It's going to go there for sure. That's long gone. If they can get it to drag a little bit, I'm not sure it will, but it might start to come this way a little bit. In that way, if they ever crack it open and move those around a little bit, then that exposes this yellow rock right here.
What kind of weight are you thinking? Just straight peel?
peel?
Yeah, just peel.
Pretty good angle. If Michelle can throw this hard enough, it's going to be close to being in the rings. Yellow, red, yellow.
You got this, Michelle. Yep.
Might just stay there too, Cheryl, but that wouldn't be all bad.
No, because it's usable and it's yours.
A little bit of a wobble.
Yeah. Hard. Whoa.
It's just not her comfort zone. I know she can throw it, having come from Saskatchewan. Just
Whoa. Whoa.
Good.
and we'll open things up.
Really nice.
Good throw.
Now keep in mind, the only loss right now is to Team Canada. If they should wind up tied, those two, Team Canada and Manitoba, it would be Team Canada that gets the courtesy by moving up by virtue of that win. So all important now for Manitoba as we sort it all out here on this Thursday night. One more draw to go, and that comes your way tomorrow.
It's not there.
From St. Catharines.
Even if we're in the forefoot.
As the outturn, is there room for the outturn
like,
freeze?
It's not easy. You've got to hit it like here.
Well, hit half, you catch it.
Michelle's didn't quite work out, so that you can't
Like,
get
if I make it
fully
absolutely
enough of that
perfect,
rock. So to make the
No, I don't.
yellow one go away, they have to go quarter of this one onto 3/4 of that one straight
Even
back, and then that
there.
will go. So Rachel's saying it's not easy, and she's right.
Up opens okay.
If I'm here, she
Yeah, I
just
think
slashes it.
anywhere.
I know, that's right. It should be a little higher.
Outturn.
This is for 5. I feel like we gotta get someone else in there.
Call time.
Boy, this is early. Each team given 2 90-second timeouts. That's 1. And it comes here in the third.
Yeah, right there. Right there, she doesn't have anything.
Yeah. Half on this. Even 3/4 on it.
Even if it over curls.
Well, then she still has this.
Yeah, it's not for 4. 5.
That's a pretty good spot. Corner frozen
Anywhere
to
high
that.
side on this. Half rock on it's
Can't-
pretty good.
I mean, if we
You're playing with
can't
centimeters,
trap
though,
off it
aren't you?
either.
Oh.
Like it has to be.
What about the outturn draw?
Okay.
Either way,
For
every
Rachel.
shot we
Yeah,
Sure,
pass, we
sure.
pass
Hasn't
the
looked
shot,
at that into
so.
that pocket.
Because that's what Michelle will do for 2.
The other option's this.
Just if I make it perfect, she just slashes for 3 or
Goes
5.
right into it, yeah.
I don't think you come right
Like, and
down
if
to
I'm
it
not in
though.
the house, she
Yeah.
clips it for 2, I
I
guess.
think we try this.
I still don't think we're going to be shot there. That's the thing. You need that weight picked up straight line. Right? Like it's a slam it down and make it.
Yeah.
If you have a chance.
Well, same weight. You don't gotta throw any more.
Yeah.
No, just.
So you need about 1/8 of a rock.
But
Okay.
you don't think that we... It's just,
That's
well,
Ron
that's
Westcott,
what we called originally,
the
but she
Canadian
has this.
senior
Yeah.
champion,
Staying on her
who's the
last,
coach of Team
almost same
Manitoba.
weight.
We can go slightly around it.
If it hangs, yeah. Do we leave this and just guard that? Because it's for 4? Like this, she's got to.
This is still for 4. If she catches it right.
But I think she's got to throw a lot of weight though.
It's up to you. I think we have to play.
Like on this ice, conditions like that is really tough. Just to go right here, or nothing, or it's useless to even guard that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Quarter under is not awful.
Just keeping you updated, Nova Scotia. Mary Matitall from Windsor scores a single. Still trails Northern Ontario.
Yeah, I know.
I find this interesting, Russ, that, listen, she just gave up 4. She, being Homan, Ontario, gave up 4 in the first. How messy this is. We know she likes rocks in play, but this is Manitoba that's dominating here. What's with the Ontario game right now?
And I'm with you. Obviously, the scoreboard dictates Rachel to be aggressive to try to get back in the game, but you'd like to do it when you have last shot so you can bail yourself out. She does not have last rock here, so she's really at Michelle's mercy here now. Luckily for Holman, Michelle Englot's shots are extremely hard, but that shot for 5 is there right now.
Yeah, we can set that.
So
have to hit it really thin and really hard.
And it sounded as if Westcott was just telling her, giving her an idea where you have to hit it.
And what weight to throw. You heard them talking weight.
Final stone here in the third for Ontario.
Top 12. Yep. Weight's close. Yep. Line's good.
This could backfire too, right? If it bounces open.
4. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We need it there. 3. Okay. 4. Yep, line. Hard line, Lise. Hard. Go, Lise, go, go, go.
And on the corner.
Nicely done.
Good. Sweet. Thanks. No.
I don't think there's drag in there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I think you get at least
they can try to get it a little bit on this side, but they're so close together. I think it's going to go right here, Cheryl.
This might just touch this now.
Like there.
And then across the top.
Kick that out. It probably misses that yellow one.
Got to be anywhere high.
Yeah.
They feel because they're hitting it on this angle and then that side, it'll bring the rock back, but they're pretty close together.
I think the momentum drags it left.
And also have that for 2. Keeping in mind you can't move that red one very far.
Not very far.
You could end up giving up one. So the nice thing here for Team Manitoba, there's 0 risk. But Rachel's just stopped in time. I don't think it comes back enough, does it?
No, I don't think so either.
You got this. Nice.
You need to kind of hit it high side.
It's not far off though.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's going to be close.
Final stone.
Yes!
And right out of her hand. It's picked up by Leslie Wilson. Cameron calling line. Now Westcott, Englot back, touch it. No, they'll go wide and across the top. And it is just that one covering the edge of the pinhole. And a deep breath for Homan in Ontario. 44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2017 Ford Escape SE in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number cut down to just 2 in the final, a Battle of Ontario. Teammates Rachel Homan against Emma Miskew. And the skip dominated the final, scoring a total of 21, including a brilliant 5 on the around-the-horn triple takeout. Ontario's Rachel Homan wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on a 2017 Ford Escape SE. The hot shot then, the hot shot all week. But right now a little bit of a struggle for Rachel Homan. And Ontario as they trail 5-2. Welcome back to St. Catharines and the Meridian Center. Our continuing coverage of the Scotties, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. Ontario does have the last rock. They have the hammer here in 4, down by 3 and playing the yellow snows. And as I said, I think it took a deep, deep breath that they got away with that.
No kidding.
All right, let's update Quebec and British Columbia as they play in the 4th.
Well, Ev made a double on her first one, was facing 3 at the time, and then rolled out on her second. And so that allows Marla Mallet now to draw anywhere to the paint for 2.
Really
It's been a struggle for BC, Marla Mallet, and the team from the Golden Ears Winter Club in Maple Ridge. Mallet returning to the game after a couple of years away. Won their first yesterday in an extra and measure over Saskatchewan, and there it is, the draw for 2. Quebec.
Whoever wants it.
Trying to stay at 4 losses. Final round robin game for Ev Belil.
4. Switch.
Well, that's a pretty big victory for Homan to get a force out of that one. There was all those reds and 1 yellow in play, and you got to thank the skipper for that freeze on her last one.
I don't know. It could have ended up in so many horrible places, that freeze. Just a beauty.
It didn't curl.
It ticks that top one coming in, which it almost did, and it would have been the easy run back for 4.
was a bit tight, so
It's usually, I mean, the force is always tough. You have to ignore a few stones in play, but a little bit more cautiously aggressive than that. You don't want to risk giving up a big end or you're shaking.
Oh yeah, and like you say too, it's the old 2-1-2-1 thing. You know, you get your twos. You know, Michelle's going to play fairly defensive. She's not going to be going crazy without hammer. So you can get your twos when you have hammer. And a couple forces to one, and you're in good shape.
Hard, Kate. Hard, Kate. Hard, Kate. Hard, Kate. Hard, ready.
sorry.
And that'll just push it over. Back to the edge of the 8-foot.
Okay, right T line. Top T line, full 8.
Worst possible spot to
roll.
roll.
Okay. Yeah, it's nice here. Okay, keep my extension.
They blanked the fourth, so it remains 2-1. Northern Ontario leading and with last rock.
Extended, extended. Wait, line's good. Yep. Yep.
Such great knowledge of their own deliveries. You always hear them saying, I extended, I pulled back. It just gives the brushers just a little extra information about what it's going to do for weight.
7.
Little tap.
See where it leads?
Okay. Nice shot, Joe. Nice ball.
Brush.
Tapping it back for shot stone.
Sorry, I was a bit.
Good eyes, Em. It's a hair of a tight slide.
Right out to this buddy. Yeah.
Michelle resisting the urge to actually go around and chase that rock. This is the call with the score the way it is. Drag the play into the range. You could give up a 2, but no more. Might get a shot at a double or a mistake from Ontario with a rollout.
Team Canada at 2 losses. I'm sure people are doing a little bit of scoreboard watching. They're keeping an eye on the game, Manitoba and Ontario. As we update this, final stone on the way for Penny Barker out of Moose Jaw. Saskatchewan won their first earlier today.
Well, a bit of a bad break for Penny on her first one. Team Canada had 3 lined up in a row, and she had 1 behind it. And in trying to hit, she actually jammed, got rid of her own, and that allowed Chelsea to hit to lie 5, but she rolled out. But it is 4 that she faces.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
You need to relax.
Wow.
Over and stop.
For the single.
Coming down, 2.5.
It does break hard, though, doesn't it? Eh?
Yeah, even Rachel's draw for 2 in the second end meant a lot more than they expected.
Yep.
Nice. Good. What are we going to do on 9?
Good judge, Lise. Peel. Just straight peel. It's good.
Can I not play the same turn?
Yeah. That's better. All right, got it.
Yep.
Shorter distance to roll with the shooter.
Yeah.
Big peel. Big peel.
Clean.
Good. Same thing.
Nice here.
Normal guard speed.
Ontario with last rock. They are sitting that 1. Back of the almost on the tee line in the 8-foot. Then they do have some backing there. That's always a little bit of a debate. When do you go split the house and try to get your 2 that way?
Exactly, and then obviously if this guard isn't made and they manage to get the yellow one out of the rings, at least you have the guard. So that's the theory, but they will have to get in there pretty soon.
Good, Em. Call all the numbers.
Might be a bit of room there.
You like the same? You want to take a shot at it?
If we roll in, then they're just coming around.
I think you have to look up at the
Hey,
scoreboard.
whatever you like.
I like
Straight back.
Straight peel.
No, just straight peel.
Yeah.
You can see about an inch of it. You could play the other turn and play the peel. If you miss it wide, you get the back one, but it's still probably going to give up the 2. So this is definitely the safe call.
Peel. Yep. No.
Yeah.
Not a lot of voice left for
Just clean, running.
Kate Cameron. And away it goes. He said to Kate, so what's it like playing with Michelle? He says, I'm younger than her 2 sons. She said it's like playing with my mother. Her mother is about the same age. Oh.
Little less. Clean it.
Never miscue.
2.5.
And they room together.
Little higher.
So they've learned a lot about the game and about how to manage time and what it takes to be and play at this level.
Get it here. Just a 2.
Oh, the information you can get from Michelle from the years of playing. It's great, and great that they room together. I think it's really good for the back end because Kate is the rookie here.
Yeah, you gotta be careful if it's slowing down. Yeah, free weight.
Fascinating little story that how they came to be, because after the Manitoba provincials a year ago,
It's nice here.
and Christy McDonald deciding to step away, Kate had only known Michelle through playing her on the tour, and she just cold emailed her, and the response came back.
Even like a 14-2.
What do you want to do? They talked about it. They knew who they wanted. They reached out. They wanted that kind of experience, and within less than a week the deal was done and they were a team.
Well, and what I really liked is then they took off to Korea at the very beginning of the year, and Kate even said it herself. She said, you know, the traveling together and spending that much time together, she said we really had to bond as a team or split up, one of the two. Sure. Like you learn a lot about each other when you're traveling and away that long together, and it really really created this team atmosphere.
Keep it out. 6. Line's a little tight.
Take a look, Ren.
Just for, yes.
Weight's pretty good.
Yes.
Hard.
Hard line. You gotta go. You gotta go. Never off. Never off.
Weight's pretty close.
Go. Roll off. Go, go, go.
To here. To here. Good. Okay.
And rolled it off they do.
Okay. Great weight.
So 7 times she represented Saskatchewan. And that first time in '88 went 9-2. Yes, like a fine wine. There were a couple of years, though, in the middle when the cork was left out of the bottle. But this year, she is 9-1 with her brand new team and brand new province.
It's incredible.
Around? Yep. Okay.
You want to be right on top of this reach?
Yes, please. Okay.
Don't give her space to give her double.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I just don't want to give her lots of space to be able to get the top one to go.
Okay, so right on top?
Very aggressive call here. A lot of teams just hit that top one.
Here.
Roll
Same
over,
as
sit
this,
2.
Right here?
Just trying for the 3 here.
Keep your extension.
Just make the adjustment, eh?
Yeah.
It was only top 12.
It's almost like they have their own language sometimes. They know each other so well. They don't have to say a lot, and they understand exactly what each of them means.
It's close. Line's
Homan
there. Make sure it's
speak.
there.
It is. It's
Line's great. Line's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lean in. 6. Tons around. Tons around. 7. Can't.
We're there,
Tons
bumping.
around.
Bumping.
Never, 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 never. Never.
Bumping.
Walk
9.
over.
Bumping. Curl.
Yeah, just a little bit, and not far enough to disturb the shot rock, but they are sitting the 2 at the moment with blast rock here in the 4th.
It's pretty good.
There's still gonna be 1. Thanks. You could do this.
yeah. There's no double there.
Not a chance.
Yeah.
Follow her down.
that
That's
at all?
not that easy.
He's sitting
Just a
1
second.
maybe.
Is
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
going
it
to just
tapped
try
it.
and stay on this side.
Okay. That is hard.
I think the only way you can stay on that side is with some weight.
You could just tap it back a bit and roll buried. But then you might be setting up a double for, well, it wouldn't be for 3, I don't think, unless Rachel could roll the shooter in.
That's what I'm saying too.
Right? Because it'll bounce.
Unless you do this.
Yeah. So what do you like, though?
Well, I'm okay with that, but you're going to need more than this weight to be shot, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if you want to throw like a hack or a bump, you could.
And
But I think if you get hack, you could go right to here.
I think it depends on your nerves in this situation. This is a small port to come through. If you over curl, it's a hit for 3. You could simply just draw somewhere else, sit the 2 points. Rachel cannot make the double. You give her a 2. You just, I'm looking at the scoreboard. You just don't want to find a way to give Rachel Homan a 3 here.
Kate talked about getting to the nose of this with Hack, but I'm concerned that you spring that shot that you're hitting in for shot rock.
I like what you like.
You could split the reds.
Well, it's a battle of Ontario and Manitoba here too. And hello there, Marilyn. Marilyn, Canadian world champion. Jeff Stoughton, who is now heading up the Canadian mixed doubles program. Canadian world champion.
Easy half.
Easy half.
Real easy.
Yes.
Like almost back
Michelle
line.
Englot.
Whoa.
Yeah. Almost back line.
Just stay center line side.
Whoa. We're a little down. Yes.
Oof.
Yes.
And
Roll
through.
this way. Roll this way.
And boy, look at that.
That's good.
That's a good spot.
Yeah.
This hit shot stone. Wow.
Great shot.
Really good throw.
And bump that back enough.
As long as she stayed center line side.
Well, you can see all, right? See all of it?
It depends on who's closer here too, because if Homan thinks the yellow's closer, she might take that
Edge
on.
on edge, reach.
I don't think so.
Kick it that way as thin as you can. That goes. You score 3.
I think red's closer.
You think it's
12
red?
foot? Yeah, for sure.
Crossing, drag into that.
You might touch that yellow. Will that back yellow go onto the back 12-foot red?
Sure could.
As thin as I can, eh?
Sure could.
Yeah. I'll throw a rocket on the half on the inside. Hold it there. Yeah. Okay.
And it would be dragging towards that back 12-foot stone.
I can get that to go over across the gems. Yep.
Yeah.
So right there, just take the paint off that red one.
Hey,
Try to kick it that
it's
way.
about
Like you say, it might move that one
3/4
back
aim
or it
on
might
hitting
go
it, though,
clean.
because I think I can kick it. Yeah. Aim on hitting it. Hey.
And if you clip that yellow, it'll
She threw a
drag
missile
left
and
as
it
we're
came
looking
up
at it.
again. Just a hair. She let it, and the rock was high. Okay. I think we can hold yours. Okay. I'll throw half on the inside. Hey.
The danger's
Maybe even
doing,
a third on the inside.
doing
Half's
that.
pretty close. Third, yeah.
You miss it completes. It's a steal. If you get this a little bit across the face too much, it's a steal of 1 or 2 also.
2/3. Okay.
How are you throwing it?
Hard.
This could be
Here,
5 points
let's
one
go.
way or the other. It
Take
could be a steal of 2. It could be a possible 3. They'd have to get that yellow going, eh? Back to the red.
They would. I think you just clip
Otherwise
it
that
and
red
you've
is
got
just
it.
gonna
Okay. Okay.
It's the swingy side. They got to remember that.
The eyes are dialed in.
Close.
Final stone.
No, no.
Rachel Homan,
Okay, right.
all on its
Wait.
own. And will drive it by. And that red rock right there, that terrific last rock thrown by Michelle Englot, will result in a steal of 1, 6-2. And before we go to break, let's update you, Kathy, on the game between Northern Ontario trying to take another step towards the playoffs as they play Nova Scotia.
And they have kept it very wide open. Krista has not let rocks gather out front, but she does face 2 here in 5. Needs a nose hit.
Coming in with those 3 losses, and we'll bang it right there to pick up 1 yellow. So they'll go to the break. 3-1, Northern Ontario leads it. Well, the work is already underway. As we mentioned, be at the 5th end. The ice will be scraped and re-pebbled, so that's already starting to happen in some games. What a shot this was, really to take away an end that was setting up nicely for Ontario, Michelle Englot.
We talked about laser-like precision from a Rachel Homan and all the team Homan. I wouldn't consider Michelle Englot's laser-like, but the touch, the absolute reading the ice perfect, knowing where to roll, knowing how to miss, puts on the perfect angle.
And that results in a steal of 1. The key shot is brought to you by Cashmere. Nothing feels like Kashmir. Dave Merklinger pebbling the ice on sheet B. They're also working on C. And as soon as we're done with our fifth, they'll do the same thing here on sheet A. As we welcome you back to the Meridian Center here in St. Catharines and this year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts. So a steal of one by Manitoba has them in front 6-2 as we go to the fifth. And what happened to all that defensive ability of Team Ontario coming in with what, 3.5 points was it a game? That was all they allowed. They've already allowed 6 through the first 4. Once again, Ontario and Rachel Homan will have the last rock. They have the hammer here in 5, playing the Yellowstones.
Well, that does come about, that 4-ender in the first end, and then you have to go on the offense and risk leaving rocks around in play, and that's where a bunch of points can jump up and grab you.
Funny game though in a way, like the 4 was out of left field, and then it looked like Rachel was going to give up 5 more 2 ends ago and got away with it, and Englot nearly gave up 3 there and made a pistol at the right time, just at the nick of time, and take away a big score also.
Start to track these saves or turnover shots, really.
True.
You look at those as shots that completely change an end.
Yeah. Hard. Yeah, buddy. Keep it out.
Yeah.
Pull it out.
Hard, 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 hard. Hard, 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 hard. All the way out.
Pretty simple plan for Manitoba, just keep it clean. Renora would like her second stone back. She actually was a little deep and set up that pocket, which Homan can use to freeze into later on.
Team Canada, the defending champions, Chelsea Carey against Saskatchewan, and up by 3, and a chance here to add a few more.
Well, she sure does. Penny jammed on a double attempt on her first, and on her final stone was playing that hit, just wanted to roll and did not. So it is wide open for Chelsea. No hit, it's 3.
Thank you. Keep in mind what's at stake here. Team Canada at the 2 losses.
It's good, it's good. You're okay.
Trying to, well, they need a little help, of course. If Manitoba should come back and lose a second tonight, but they're leading, of course, then it would be Team Canada that would get second place. So they're still playing for something. Right now, they're trying to avoid being in any kind of a tiebreaker.
Yep, little less. Yep, yep, yep. 8. Yeah, okay, just clean.
But we know that Team Canada will be there doing something, either in the playoffs directly or into a tiebreaker. So here's how it shakes out. We know Ontario, Manitoba are into the playoffs. Team Canada could stumble and stub their toe and fall into a tiebreaker. Northern Ontario on the ice. If Northern Ontario wins their game and Quebec should lose their game, and then we have our 4 teams free and clear.
But it's in. Keys are very still. 7, 8.
Coming down.
Yep,
Wide
go.
open, Em.
Every
You
inch.
gotta go. Hard, rebound.
You
Keep going, you got it. Keep going.
And Miss Broom grabbed on her there. It's that time of the game. A little bit of frost coming up. I think, Cheryl, if you know you've got a piece of this going down, I'd be pretty tempted to be aggressive on the sweep and see if you could kill one of those red ones on the way by here.
Yeah, you're right, because it's not a good pocket. Get a rock frozen in there, it's going nowhere.
Yep, yep, yeah!
Watch the jam, and it didn't bounce back.
In the pocket? Yeah. Just right in the middle of them, or?
Yeah, we don't want to move them.
Okay. They're going to be crossing the line. Do you think it'll be okay?
I'm going to err on, like, a little light's okay, but as long as I'm in, like, top 8's okay.
Okay.
I'll throw a hair extra. Felt really good.
Weight's close.
Easy.
6, 7. Room. Gotta be frozen.
Really close.
Mine's
Gotta
really
be
good.
good. Gotta be there.
Emma miscue.
Weight only, no bounce. Weight only.
Mine's really good.
Mine's perfect.
These 2
Freeze
reds
it.
are so good, they don't want to disturb them, but they want to be right down to the pocket.
Gotta go. Every
Keep going, keep going.
Keep going. Hard, farther, go.
It's a good spot, guys.
Okay, good spot, Em.
Pretty good.
I knew we were crossing. I just didn't want to.
I was scared to go too much. Sorry.
I don't know. It's okay. 9.
Yeah.
Nose it. Roll out's okay.
Okay.
You got this. Nice clean
Okay.
throw.
Great weight.
Yeah, they don't have to hang around here.
I don't think you want to. I think that's just anything that's in the rings helps Homan.
9. Clean.
Whoa.
Last. Last.
Go, go, go. Go to stick. Go to stick. 9-2. Don't really need that in there anyway.
Okay. Little up.
Can we tap it?
A hair.
Okay.
Right on the nose,
Can I have
eh?
the same ice? I just thought you'd be tapping it a hair and it's higher. You gotta curl more higher.
Okay. Same weight?
Yep.
Straight freeze or tap it into the pocket. Trying not to open up a port though.
Never. Gotta curl a mile. 7? Never. 8? Around it?
No, 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 no.
It's a lot wider.
9.
Has to be heavier.
Not through, but we're
I don't
9.
know. Go back 12.
We're there right
Lisa?
now.
Lisa, if you're in. If you're in.
We're there.
Yep.
Yep. Can't hurt it, can't hurt it, can't hurt it. Go, 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 go. Gotta go. Free pass, free pass.
just me, just me.
And
Go, go,
back
go,
they
go,
go,
go.
and they'll stop.
Cam.
4-second shot. Center line back 4.
I don't know either. When I've been throwing them, like.
Lisa, if you're in. If you're in.
It wasn't the call, but it seemed to catch them by surprise. The weight wasn't off by that much, and that's
Gotta go. Free pass, free pass.
just me, just me.
Go,
a
go,
bit of
go, go, go.
difference.
Cam. Yeah, I agree.
We're not like to get this one out.
This,
but I think
you
we
hate to
would.
drive theirs onto yours, but it looks easier, Cheryl. That goes pretty simple. Yes, the yellow stays here, but there's no longer a pocket.
Right?
You try to that back one and you ever hit your own.
That yellow's out counting then. Right? I think you just picked this. Got 4.
I just don't want to pick our own.
She's gonna hit it anyways. I mean, it's not great, but
It's call time.
okay. What are we discussing though?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what I like here.
Or you got to straight guard this, but she runs it and it's still going over.
Right. What do you like? Are you guys thinking maybe a timeout here or?
A pick on this or a guard on this. Those are our 2 shots.
Okay.
Do you want to play the guard and see what she does? And if she makes it, if she doesn't, then we pick this.
I don't know if I like the guard.
4-point
And
lead.
what do you like?
Yeah.
What do you like?
It's called time.
Time out.
Yeah, I like a time.
What about coming down to that?
Could come right here.
Yeah, I was just saying, right back down to that one.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
And even if you're here, she's got to move 3
Yeah.
reps. So
Michelle doesn't seem comfortable picking it. I don't
I
think
just
she feels like she can see enough of it. And she's really afraid of taking her own out by chance.
The raise is a lot easier.
What
Yeah, I
about
like
the,
that call.
What about
I
the
think the
draw
guard
down
is
to that stone at the back?
Works if you make it, Vic. If you're a little light, you know, there's a lot of yellow in play then.
All right.
It works. It's one of those. If you knew you're going to make it, it's a great call.
I think a 13-9, 13-8 is perfect.
13-9.
You can tap it even. We can definitely tap this,
Okay.
right?
What are you thinking?
I think we have to draw.
Yeah.
I don't think hitting. I think if we played an out turn, if we even tick this yellow one, fine. But if we could, you
The
know,
only place we can't be is
Yeah.
right here because
Yeah.
it's a triple.
yeah,
We got to be right to this.
yeah, yeah, or tick our red and be
Yeah,
back.
or that.
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
But I think if you throw this way,
Yeah.
even this way, it's okay. Right?
Ticking our
If you
red
tap
over
this,
so
it's
it
okay.
lines it up so there's no pocket would be. I think that'd be perfect. But we just need draw weight though. We need to get our red one in play, don't we? Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
It's not going crazy.
Well,
I think the draw is very dangerous, but Ron brings up a wonderful point. If you come down here, you're going to be close to the red one. If you tick the red, maybe you roll here. This red one comes out of here, and it takes away that pocket we talked about that's here right now. Takes it away, and then that would free up this yellow rock for Michelle's last one.
If you could just call that, that would probably be the
Yeah.
shot.
He does the job.
Just a little less, Kate.
Right now, let's say this stops top 12. Rachel's got to run double to sit 3 with hammer, so it's dangerous. I just thought the yellow raise was the easiest way to get rid of something.
Only makes it better for us.
Yeah.
Unless she makes it really good.
Well, Michelle and Ron talked about making sure they were down to it, and we just saw Emma's run with the extra weight.
It's another one of those calls that Michelle's famous for making the draw. She loves a road turn. If she ever glues it in there.
Yeah, line. Yes. 7.
Michelle Englot had her first. It's the Skip Stones here in 5, trying to touch over their own red.
Coming down, got it out for weight. Got it out. Get off. 4. Get off.
Wilson,
Get off.
Westcott, and it's going to come up a light.
Sit.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yikes. 4 up. Make something go away.
Do we try to?
Michelle
hit it,
had to go
like,
out to a new
as soon as
path
I
too,
can?
and
But I'm thinking like
way
control and
different
try to hit
weight.
it just onto this one.
That's the 7's going nowhere though. Them.
Down normal. Like if
Get
we
it.
just clip this, it goes. We
Get
just have to.
that red really
We can't
thin.
hit it, smoke it into.
Otherwise
we have to
it
almost
goes
hit it
there.
To that one. Try to save our shooter somewhere. Like with down normal, it should go. We just have to hit 3/4 high.
Half.
Okay.
I need to hit half.
Okay.
Here with down normal.
Okay.
I think
Worst
half
case,
to
if I
3/4
go
does
by
it.
and I wick this to there.
You
it's
just
not
can't
all.
cross it.
Miss it
Yeah.
high. Yeah.
You think that's enough with down? I don't.
Do you want to throw normal, like with the ice conditions? We just have to stick our shooter, that's all.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe it'll stick in the frost.
No question the triple's there. My only concern is that closest red to the
Ready to
button,
hit?
the one to the right of
Okay,
Emma
so
on the
these.
button could
Right.
jam.
Close weight, I think if you.
If it doesn't,
glue it
Michelle's
on
looking at
now.
3 yellow.
Yeah.
Just straight through, give it a chance. If we miss it.
It's tough because you couldn't really overthrow that.
It'll come up at the end.
Yeah, this is the spot that curls here. They will come up at the end.
Interesting. That's how well they have played.
Quiet! Oh, down normal.
Never
Stay
trailed
close.
after
Down
5.
normal. No.
Right now they're down by 4.
At all.
We're not even really hitting.
Not bad.
Homan. Oh boy, got outside. Never came back for them.
Quite
Still the
quiet.
same situation.
Yeah. Can do anything.
No, it's exactly what I wanted.
Controlling.
Yeah, I threw late and
Yeah.
everything.
Hey,
Never came up.
no.
Threw like almost to control.
It's funny, both teams have been dodging some bullets. It's incredible.
Same thing? Yeah.
It's really surprising that didn't curl because that's where the draws go so hard.
We both missed the time, but we figure it was probably like a 14-7.
Okay. Just a little bit more. Yeah. 3-4 more feet.
13-8.
I've seen some draws missed here lately. That we're into the 5th end, which is the worst time for the frost.
Once again, the ice will be scraped, re-pebbled in the 5th end, right?
Mine's better.
7. Hey,
Mom, we got better weight.
Yes. 6. Yes.
Leslie Wilson, Renora Westcott.
Power over.
Never off.
Power over.
Stay with it all the way.
Real hard. Go. Go.
You got it. Go, 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 go.
One more time. Oh my goodness. They saved it. What a great bit of brushing that was.
Did they ever save it?
Great judgment, too, Michelle threw that hard.
What time did you get there?
And somewhere Kate Cameron found her voice.
What, you couldn't get a time in?
Just oh,
It ticked it, didn't it?
it did. Looked like it did. Watch. Just a little bit. But maybe caught the back side of it. Oh, just off the side. Still had some curl left. And snuggled up.
Well, Michelle went to school on her first one. She came up so light, so understanding the difference. It's really heavy on that side.
Trying the triple still, Vic. I don't know. I think you're going to lose that back yellow.
So you saw that they've never trailed Ontario after 5, and only once so far in the event has Ontario trailed by more than 1.
It's on the inside.
And that was against the Territories. They were down 3-1 after 4, but then they came back still to win 7-4. So this is a much different
Showing it hard, guys.
place they're in.
This could end badly, this one.
Final stone coming up. Rachel Homan. All on its own. Bang. And she'll move it far enough. It will still be a steal of one more.
No action in the house at all.
Manitoba 7-2 at the break, and now they'll go to work.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it.
Dave Berklinger and the ice crew are at work on our sheet as they scrape, repebble, and get us ready for the second half. It started very well for Michelle Englot and the Manitoba champions. They had the last rock in the first, and unbelievably against Team Ontario, which had been playing so well defensively, about 3.5 points a game given up. And what do here? They give up a 4 spot in the first. And right now, as they take the break, Ontario is down and Michelle is with Brian.
Michelle, what a start for you and your team. This Ontario team has not trailed after 5. You have the lead. I want to go back to that very first stand. In your wildest dreams, did you think you have 2 chances to take 4 against Rachel Homan?
No, for sure not. But my team put the rocks in the right spots, and we were fortunate that she came up short on her draw, and I had a second shot at the shot for 4.
It's been a crazy day, ice conditions, battling. How have you and your team managed to deal with all this so well?
Well, we've just stayed focused and stayed relaxed, and our coach has been a really calming influence on the team. And so, you know, it is what it is. The ice is the same for everybody, so you just got to go out and make the best of it.
Tell us about this great Kate at third. She's made all the shots in this game for you and doesn't look rattled at all on the big stage.
No, she's been incredible. So she's been so relaxed and focused this week, and you know, I think she does make the big shots, and she's definitely a weapon that I like having.
Best of luck. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
So on the scoreboard at 7-2, it's the hits that have really let down Team Ontario, and both skips. Michelle Englot, 68%, Rachel Homan, 68%. What do they always say? It's the right shot at the right time, and right now that is Michelle Englot. The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Ford of Canada, the proud partner of Curling Canada. For 22 years, the ice has been scraped, and now the pebbles going on, and the discussion continues for Team Ontario here in St. Catharines at the Meridian Centre.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
It's been a very successful return to our national championship for Quebec's Lauren Mann. Her team from Montreal has played wonderfully this week and are in the thick of the playoff chase. We first met her in Moose Jaw back in 2015, proudly representing her province as a Scotties rookie. Last year, she had hoped to defend that provincial title. However, as her team reached the playoffs at the Quebec Scotties, Lauren received a phone call that would change her life. Her younger brother, Adam, had died suddenly at the age of 22 of an epileptic seizure. A few years before his passing, Adam had made the decision to be an organ donor. It was something that he was passionate about. In a very unique way, that selfless choice has brought his spirit here to St. Catharines. This is John, a 53-year-old father of 2. The morning after Adam passed away, John received a phone call that would change his life as well. He's a heart attack survivor, and on the phone that day was a transplant specialist telling him that a perfectly matched donor heart had become available. Hours later, there was John in a Toronto hospital, and during the life-saving procedure, Adam's heart became his. When Lauren's team won Quebec this year, she knew how special this Scotties would be. You see, John lives in Welland, Ontario, about a 20-minute drive from St. Catharines. And all week long, John has been here in the Meridian Centre cheering on Team Quebec. And in a way, Adam has been too. The two families have become very close, brought together by a brave young man that John never met, but will forever be a part of him. Here in St. Catharines, Lauren Mann has that red heart on her sleeve, symbolic of making our National Curling Championship. And in the stands is another heart that means so much more. And there, the gentleman in the tie-cat hat is John. Lauren's stepfather's there as well. There is Quebec's Lauren Mann. And Mom Suzanne. And the family was willing to share the story, because they hope that if you have any thoughts on what you would do, that you may become organ donors too. Maybe sign the back of that driver's license. Just never know who you just may help. You may help another John sometime. As we welcome you back to our continuing coverage of the Scotties. So the ice has been scraped 4 times over, and after the repebble, the team's one player gets to throw a stone down and back to get a feel for the ice, and now then they'll give that information to the rest of the team. The steal, of course, means it's a 7-2 lead. Manitoba over Ontario, and here we go. Second half, 2 games in 1 on this Thursday night at the Scotties. And Ontario will once again have the last rock, playing the Yellowstones. And to get us going, the Manitoba lead is Renora West.
Take a look, take a look, take a look. Not moving yet.
Fast, but we're good. Come down.
Take a look, guys. Take a look. Still not moving.
If you told me Michelle Englot would be 68% after 5 ends and up 5 points on Rachel Homan, I'd say you're crazy.
It's the 3 in front of her. Both teams have been playing high 80s, low 90s. So the setup shots have been there.
And as Vic says, it's when too. Like Michelle made a pistol in the 4th ender and created a steal as opposed to a 3 for Homan. It's when you do it and how good you are at doing it. And I watched Michelle. I'm reminded of the great Ed Wernick from Southern Ontario, since we're here. He was the type of guy you'd go home and say, God, Eddie missed this and he missed that and he slid a foot wide on this one, and why did I lose? And Michelle's kind of the same way. No offense to Michelle, but she just reads ice well, throws the appropriate weight, and gets a lot out of it.
Important game for Quebec as they sit at 4 losses and trying to avoid falling to 5. Then they need lots of help after a blank in 5. Final stone, Eve Belil of Mount Royal.
Well, and she certainly needs it in this end. It has been BC line 2 and then 3 for most of the end. Does need to navigate a bit of a port and get to the 4-foot for her single.
You can go if you have to. You got to curl still. You're by, Ryan. You're by now.
Boy, through the hole. And great draw. A game-saving draw, possibly. She gets it to the lid, and they're tied at 4.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right.
That's the other thing Kate Cameron talked about, was that she feels like this team has the ability to forget bad ends and poor games easily and walk off and move on quickly. And that's a great attribute to have.
Saskatchewan down by 6 and under pressure again.
Well, they certainly are. Chelsea Carey hit and rolled on her final stone. It did not go completely under. And so this is an easy weight. Tap back, needs to get to the face of the stone.
Penny Barker and the Saskatchewan champions from the Moose Jaw Ford Curling Center won their first earlier today. And inside, no, we'll sit right there and have a look. Yeah, that's good enough. That's one yellow.
Very nice.
That's okay. More speed, more extension. Well, okay, yeah. I can see what you're saying.
Really?
All right. I can see what you're saying. You got it, bud. Okay. You've been making these all week. Yeah.
That's great. You got it, bud. You've been making these all week long.
Yep. Go, go, go.
Hard, hard,
Kate.
hard,
Hard, Kate.
hard.
Go, Kate. Roll
Go,
this.
Ren. Go, go, go. All the way over. All the way, all the way, all the way.
Go. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just take a little off.
Ontario's come around
Keep
nearly
my extension.
dangerously through the rings there, Cheryl.
Just held on the back.
That's better. 7. Line's good. 7, 6.
Pretty
Line's
long guard to
good.
work
Line's
with.
really good. 5.
Team Englot should be able to get at this wherever it stops,
That's it.
if they
Gotta
choose.
go, Lise. We're wide open. Gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go, Lise. It'll
hard.
stop. You gotta go. 3 backs. Keep going. It'll stop.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Try and get 2 out of 1, get rid of that
2/3.
guard
Yep.
and clip that back yellow.
All right, you got it.
If you're Ontario, this is like starting over here because of the scrape. You would think they'd want to throw everything they've got.
Yep.
Russ, that's the
Exactly, because it's the best time to do it, too.
Get it. Get it.
That's amazing. That was after that made contact. Michelle's going, oh, just missed it. And I believe it took the in-turn. It would have.
Nope. Can't tell. There it looks out.
Like it's actually, so this is curling.
It was, had the right turn.
And just touches it enough to push it out the back.
And it's going your way.
3.
Yep. Yep.
2. Easy. Switch.
Gotta make this curl.
Gotta keep it moving, guys.
2.5.
Gotta keep it moving.
Gotta keep it moving. You're doing
Not
it. Come on.
in. Keep going.
No, we're
keep
not
Are you
in.
one of those
Go.
skips
Keep
that
Really nice.
said, Cheryl, we need a game like
Okay.
this, or would you just, that's all nonsense and you'd rather get off the ice early and win the game?
I
If you're
mean,
Ontario in this case.
yeah, no, you know what? You'd rather get off and win the game, but I think you have to reframe this game and say, you know what, maybe this is good for us. They've run the table this week. It's a reminder. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Big peel.
Yeah. Whoa.
They blanked the 6th. They're in the 7th. Northern Ontario with a 3-1 lead and sitting 2 at the back of the 8.
And it's been a very strange game. The Nova Scotia team has not pushed Krista McCarville at all, and Krista has not been interested in having anything out front, just keeping it wide open. And so for Mary, if she hits half of it, she can blank yet another end, or she'll need to get right to the nose and stick it.
And in some respects, why, it's maybe strange, but maybe that's the perfect way to approach it if you're Northern Ontario. You're sitting at 3 losses.
Oh, sure. There's no reason why Krista wouldn't love this game.
And that's 1 for Nova Scotia.
That's really moving there now.
I think that's a team, too, that Krista wouldn't play against very often. Maybe you can't follow their releases down a little bit. Scary to get into a draw offensive game with them.
And they're one up with hammers, so you don't have to be too crazy.
Race through a 14 here?
Yeah, I think a 14.
Okay.
I think same as I've been throwing. Okay. Hair more, if anything.
Yep.
That brilliant peel tick, get that thing out of the rings, makes life a lot easier for Manitoba here.
Ballpark.
Now Rachel wants to freeze, but has to keep a good angle on this in the fear of setting up a double. Curly side, they can't cross it too much.
Really close. Crossing the line, we gotta go. Room, don't want to tap it. Easy, Lisa.
Little tap.
Right down to it.
Nice, Sam. Beautiful.
Really close for shot, too.
But the double's there.
It is in turn.
Surprised they didn't let that curl a little more.
I know. Yeah.
Great freeze, just the same.
8-2.
I didn't know if it would do the same thing as last time, and I would just go like wide open on this side.
Yeah, it's new every time.
If you pick this clean, Cheryl, it'd be dangerously close to jamming. You have to be unlucky, but they've already been lucky on that shot with that rock.
Yeah, you're right. It won't go away.
Right out of her hand. You heard Kate Cameron, Leslie Wilson, all the way down. Oh, and she's going to get rid of one and leave Ontario sitting shot rock back edge of the 8.
Just felt like Michelle slid a little tight.
As I was saying earlier, the out turn tends to hang for her, and the in turn tends to curl a bit. Everything's to her right, just a hair.
Remember you threw that freeze down here?
Everybody has tendencies, and it's just getting that broom in the right spot.
This is a brand new path, though, right? Like,
Okay, you want to throw a bit more?
Everyone had thrown that, and I threw after like 4 people.
So fresh?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice extension. Yeah.
8 foot. I think I've got to add 4 feet from my last draw.
Sure, let's do that.
Close. Okay. T-line. Weight's close. We're there right now. It's carrying. Not curling yet. Not curling, but. Okay, T-line.
Where are we?
7. Okay. 6, 7. Gotta stay in the 8 foot. Take a look. Yep, little bit. Yep.
Get these even so there's no double.
Great sweep, guys. Really good.
Really nice reach.
Yeah, compliments to that front end again.
I feel like we talked about.
Yeah, just add.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay away from that jam, obviously. Dead on's perfect.
They threw a bunch of peels down here a couple ends ago. This is where it surprised me that I thought this would curl because the draw goes so hard off the boards, but the peels all stayed pretty true. It's the extra weight.
9-5? Just a 9. 9? Yeah.
9, hey?
Yeah. Okay, right at it, bud. You got this.
No.
9.
Clean. Last. Okay.
All right. Actually
Out turn?
Yeah, little. Michelle puts the turn on. She does it with her fingers. She forces that out turn, the counterclockwise rotation with an outward motion. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's going to run a little straighter.
Pretty impressed that I listened to
that. That was well done there.
Same thing. Taking more ice or more in the middle.
So it should run about the
So
same.
pleased with himself.
Pleased that he listened to me.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
Yep.
I'm pleased. Little things. Stop it.
Well played in here by Homan.
Chance for a couple. Remember we told you earlier, this is it's not over when you're playing them, are you?
No.
You know, they came back against the Territories.
Hey, line's good. I don't think you can hurt it, but I think it's the same. Easy. Might glide a bit.
Just you. No, we're fine.
Line's good.
Okay.
The open draw.
Line's nice.
Weight's good.
As someone said,
Nice shot.
nothing free about it. You have to earn it. And they do. All right, World Junior Championships in Korea. Women's draw 12. Kristen Streifel and her team from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton facing the U.S. first end. Canada with last draw. Streifel sitting the 1. Draw weight great. Canada jumps out 2-0. Let's go to the 6th with the score 6-2 Canada. Streifel with the last draw. With another draw for 2. No problem again. She begins to pull away 8-2. So the 8th will go. And Canada leading 8-3. Streifel with last rock. And she has her draw weight working back to the 4-foot for the single as Canada wins it. Make the final 9-3 as Streifel and the team will now play in the 3-4 page playoff. So they're on, but the Canadian men, Tyler Tardy from the Langley and Royal City Curling Clubs, lose in the tiebreaker to Norway, and so they have been eliminated from any playoff contention. This is how we see it. So you can see it at home. Our coverage of the Scotties from St. Catharines and the Meridian Center. Ontario scores 2 and 6. Manitoba continues to lead at 7-4. And once again, Manitoba will have last draw. They have the Hammer here in 7 playing the Red Storms.
Surprised again, hey? I'm surprised again.
Top 8, just split center even.
Really solid deuce there for Ontario, and just has to help, even if they don't get back in this thing.
Team Canada coming off that loss earlier today, a nice bounce back game against Saskatchewan.
No, for sure. And they're playing really well. Chelsea Carey tried to corner freeze that Yellowstone behind all those guards. And she had great weight, but it was open. And Saskatchewan able to hit it and roll to the center. So Chelsea facing 2 here.
You're okay. Sit.
And okay.
Stay right on top, Joe.
To extend the lead now to 9-3.
Yep.
Over Penny Barker and the team from Moose Jaw.
Just line. No, never. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yikes. This has got a meeting with the hack here, I think.
11.
Doesn't happen often, and you know, I think it's later in the week you see if you don't focus, if you let down for a little bit. There's such long weeks. Every shot takes 100% focus.
Well, yeah, Rachel came up light there in the first end in the exact same spot, so you know, you obviously it's been resurfaced and the ice has changed a little bit, but
Yep. Hard case. Yep. Hard. Yes.
Hard! Hard! Go, Ren, go!
Okay.
Just a little tight.
Mention again how important this game is for Quebec to stay at 4 losses in a 4-4 tie with BC.
Marla's lining up a really tricky little double because she can wind up jamming it on her own.
Marla Mallet and the BC champions from the Golden Ears Winter Club in Maple Ridge. Struggle for her and the team this week. Really had difficulty, and there's that little jam, and that's 2. A steal of 2 for Quebec. Yes, it is.
When it rains, it pours, eh?
She's really had trouble with the ice. Really had trouble with the ice.
Yeah, she has not looked confident all week. Time away from the game and not playing a lot on tour, and you get thrown back into the arena ice, and it's been a struggle.
Even crossover.
That's the final round robin game now for Quebec.
Clean throw, buddy.
So if we play this forward a little bit, if Quebec should go on to win it, they'd finish at 7-4. But they need a little help, and of course, they need somebody to come back.
No!
And one of those teams could be Northern Ontario, could be Team Canada, but both those teams are winning this evening.
Good.
That works out really well for Manitoba.
Did it ever, Cheryl? It's a short guard. It's buried. There's not much to hide for Homan. Rachel's kind of going all in here, Cheryl.
What do you think, please?
2, 3.
Well done. It's like 3. I think we're there. 3.
Sliding.
Oh.
Be careful not to sleep it.
Emma Miscue.
Right to you.
Yep. Okay, you're good.
Good,
Oh, great lines.
You could probably get both of them here, and maybe getting rid of the, even though the red's guarding yours, do you really need that guard there? Because Rachel might loop around it. Hit the yellow one first, quarter of a rock.
This one. Or, sorry, they're yellow.
Quarter rock yellow, kick the red out, slide right into the rings.
Whoa! Close! Go! Whoa!
And squirt through, and they're going to kill their own and also lose the shooter out the side. So from sitting 2, they're sitting 1.
A little unlucky, just curls a little more, hits more of the yellow, hits more of the red, and slows it down. But maybe not all bad, because it's wide open.
Yeah, you can see there if they loop anything around that red, they've got the red to promote.
And not much room to bury here for Homan either.
Careful, a little light to me. I think it's pretty good, Joe. 5, 6! Yep, certainly we gotta go. Gotta go line. Gotta go 8-2. Gotta go line. Me freeze of it. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go line. Gotta go. Push.
Couldn't get it around. Okay, Kathy, you said.
I did.
You said that Northern Ontario didn't want to play.
Well, I didn't think you were going to go tell them.
And then the other thing is, how interesting is this, that everything is on one side of the sheet?
It is very interesting. They actually look, so the shot stone is Northern Ontario.
Okay.
They actually looked at whether they could hit the stone that Mary Matitol just threw, which is second shot at an angle to maybe bring 5 into play. But I think they all agreed that it was likely to jam, and so this is a draw to the hearts for 2.
Okay, you're stop. You're 1. 1 yellow.
Yeah, that's all it is. Couldn't get it there. That 1 yellow T-line just edge of the button. After all that.
That wasn't even close. What was that? My draw.
Another case of expert analysis by Kathy. Okay.
Hey.
No, there's no rocks in play in this game. No.
Those were other ends.
You couldn't see the future, could you, Kathy?
Well done.
Okay, top 4. That's the speed, eh? Yeah. Faster than when I threw.
Yeah.
A little less than my draws.
Yeah.
Yep. Top 4.
Yeah.
Boy.
For the straight freeze?
Yeah, which is
Line's tight.
really, Rachel's just got in her mind that it's all
Everything.
out
Easy,
steel.
really close.
Whether
Don't
she
bounce
gives up
it. Line's
2,
really
3, or
good.
4.
Don't bounce it.
It's really close. I think I know. Curling now. Yeah,
Don't
line,
bounce
yeah,
it.
line. Bouncing.
Little
yeah,
bounce.
line.
Go
Yeah,
bouncing.
line. Yep, yep. Keep it on the nose. Yep, 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 yep. Right to it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nice shot. Pretty good.
Wait, Rach.
Sweep.
Here's Manitoba sitting shot rock right on the lid.
It's really I can make it better.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You got it.
Both. It's dead on the nose.
Yeah. It's really good.
Great throw. What
Shoving
Rachel's
against the ground
hoping
there.
is by tapping it to the button,
So 8-5.
if Michelle peels
deal?
this, then she could
Yeah.
freeze and possibly be shot
So
rock.
that's 7-8.
Thought they'd go the other turn here. You can see a little, the yellow one's a shaded towards the left-hand side, so it'd be a hair easier to peel it out with the out turn.
Seem like they're hanging.
You wouldn't want to
Like
kick
said,
it.
hard line.
I guess I think what they're worried about is jamming it and kicking it behind the corner, maybe.
Yeah. That's a risk you wouldn't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like you can't stop. It's
on
like
this
walking
side.
over.
All right, you got this. Right at it.
Lots of curl here. Michelle's in turn. Be positive here to keep it out.
Yeah! Yes!
Oh, jumped on them.
Yes!
Yep, stay on it.
Hard!
Watch this, watch this.
Leslie. Wilson staying with it. Really nice call. A great call. Veteran type call by Kate Cameron.
That's all the years that she skipped. Coming back to helping the line calling makes a big difference. A lot of confidence. Oh. Now Rachel has the same shot again. And like you said, Russ, it doesn't have to move. It just frees right down to it.
Kathy?
I asked Kate the other day if she played pool because of all the comments that you had made and Russ had made on her line calling. And she said, no, it's not a game that she's played at all, but she's beyond skipping. She watches a lot of curling.
It's an art, though, to me. Am I right, Russ?
Oh, absolutely. And it's not just like pool. It's you get the drag, you get the spin. The spin will make the rock go lower or higher. It's even more difficult than just getting the right angle.
6, hard,
Starting to lose line here.
7, hard, Joe!
Let them go again here, Weagle and Courtney. You're going to choke this off. Oh, goodness. When you need it most.
Can't take enough. Good sweep, good sweep. Yeah, thanks. I didn't know that we...
Brilliant attempt.
You've got to get another 6 feet with these two brushers. 6, 8 feet. It's amazing on a great ice surface.
Come on, Joe. Hard!
You're talking about Ed Wernick. Ed was a snooker player.
That's right. That's right.
And if I remember correctly, he went to Ryerson University. He hung out with Cliff Thorburn.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Jam it.
Probably Canada's best pool
Why?
player, snooker player.
Certainly, yeah.
Because if it sticks, you're getting it this way. And that's your one.
Is it worth it? You pick it out, you're probably rolling out scoring 1.
There's no way to not get one.
Yeah, if you don't like throwing.
But you've got one.
Yeah. Okay, your call.
Timeout.
Yeah, I don't think calling this from the hack is good either.
They're thinking soft weight, Tro?
Timeout.
Well, either knows it would peel.
Let's just hit it in the nose.
That's what I was thinking.
Nice solid weight.
We're short though.
Yeah, but I don't care. Let's just hit it in the nose for 2.
Okay.
Yeah, like how are you going to outdraw that? We just got to hit it anywhere.
So we're going to throw it through for get 1.
Well, what? We can get this in the nose. We get 2, or just anywhere on the outside we get.
We just hit 3/4.
Can we?
The way to find out, like, you can't not get 1.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I like it.
Like, try the straight pick.
That's not true. If you cross it, it's a steal.
If you hit 2/3, you're probably going to get 2 that way. That might be your easiest.
What kind of weight do you want?
I kind of think the same weight.
Yeah.
And if we go 2/3, you're going to get 2. Do you like that or the straight pick?
Do you think it springs with right on the nose?
Yeah, dead on. It goes out
Okay.
for sure. Obviously, it has to be at least normal weight.
Like an 8.5 then?
I think the concern of Michelle's been around in this game long enough is if I get a little narrow and wreck, or across it, it's a steal, and that's the only way you lose this game. You throw this in the boards, it's 8-4. It's not the hardest shot in the world, but there is that slight possible risk.
Yup, 8.5. Yup.
Final stone.
Whoa, 18. Yes.
Crack it on the nose. Let's see what breaks. Oh, picked it off the face.
There's another way.
Like that. Wow. For 2 more. Manitoba on a roll. Well, it's not quite the Daytona 500 through the streets of St. Catharines. Oh, wait, there you go. Okay. Coverage of the Daytona 500 gets underway Sunday. Yes, spring is here. 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 Pacific on TSN 1, 4, and 5. Checking in on Team Canada against Saskatchewan. And the final stone coming up for Moose Jaws. Penny Barker.
Well, she tried to corner freeze on her first one, and Chelsea Carey hit and rolled off it, but she rolled a little bit too far, so this is a hit for 2.
Yep. Good.
And that'll do.
2 yellow.
2 yellow it is. Trailing by 4. On this Thursday night, so much at stake on several of the sheets. This is the battle really for first place. If they end up tied, and it's the last game, I guess they would be. Pretty silly, Vic. Thanks. But this is their final round robin game, so this is the game for the last rock and the choice, the color. So you have to be clearly in front to get both. So if Ontario should come back and finish with 11 straight, then they would have the 2 choices. If they end up tied, you only get 1, and that's usually going to be taking the hammer, I think. Last rock.
Sorry.
Manitoba picks up that 2 in 7. We go to wait now, and it is Ontario that has last rock playing the Yellowstones.
Pretty simple for Manitoba, just to make sure they get a piece of everything and make it go away.
Great shooting, Lester. Okay, thanks. Nice shot.
You made a good point in the break that Michelle had to be kind of talked into that one a little bit, that thin tick that she made.
Quebec at 4 losses and leading by 2 and playing BC and Marla Mallet.
And it is the force for Marla in trying to hit to lie 2 on her first one. She actually picked out her own stone, and that allowed Quebec to draw into lie 3, and that's what she faces.
As mentioned, it's been a difficult week for Marlet. Remembering that she went all the way to the final back in 2009, losing to Jen Jones in the Scotties final. There she draws the edge of the button for the single.
Yup. Go. Go.
Yeah, she was the home team that year in Victoria.
Never Power out, buddy. Okay, whoa. Okay, right out. I don't know.
Sorry. That's all right. Okay. Good. Okay. And 9-2.
Yeah, I think Michelle's first indication when she went down, she was just going to throw it through.
Yep. Because she felt scoring 2 was risky, and she didn't think she could get 2. By picking it clean, she got 2. But Nose would have done it, but Nose in an inch jams it to steal a 1. So I think it was a veteran move by her to think about not trying it, to be honest. I know she still got 2, which is way better than 1. But
Okay, well, line's good.
play the scoreboard.
Close. 9. Gotta go for weight.
Yes, for line.
Gotta go weight.
Yes, for line.
Yes, for weight.
Go, Joe. You got it. Hard.
You
still got it.
Gotta
Still
go.
moving. Hard.
Gotta go.
Okay, stop there.
Good,
Not quite down to it. They'll leave it higher. It's still behind the tee line, 8 foot.
Thanks for hair, Mar.
Ontario with last rock.
Touch up. 8-8. Whoa. 8-8. Clean.
Good.
Yeah.
2 more tries to get around here.
Nice shooting.
First couple of games, Kate missed wide on a lot of the out turns, and I think she was just so pumped up, you know, first time here, and just kind of threw it right through the break. I see really good control on every shot that Michelle wants.
10. Can't. They come up. No. We're through right now. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
And too far.
You think that rock's faster?
I don't think that's a pair.
Because I thought I gave you a little more. You shot my first one the whole way to back.
Same thing happened that way.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's not a
It's not very often you get a phone call from a ready-made team that says, hey, will you come and skip us? And the 3 in front of her are all incredibly solid players. It usually takes time. You have to build with 4 new teammates, but they just made that phone call and she walked right in, and it's a great fit.
Yep. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean.
Skip
Whoa.
stones.
Whoa.
Michelle Englot.
Good.
And away it goes.
Good shot, Michelle.
And a tricky little maneuver now. You're just going to try to freeze right to the face of this. Maybe a 1/4 inch high to kind of guard the back one.
Running the same as the other spot?
Yeah, I think so. Nice extension.
Yeah.
The other option would be tap the red a little bit, create a bit of a wall.
Yeah, you could do that. Give yourself a...
It might be better, eh?
Because this is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely perfect. The tap gives you a little bit more room.
Wait's close. Line's tighter than mine.
Yep.
To it. Clean. Wide only. 10.
Whoa, then.
Oh, that's really close.
Whoa.
Back line.
No.
It's got to cross that line in a hurry.
No, never. No,
coming down.
no, it's just on the corner.
Still
No,
there.
can't. Just on our own.
Backs up. They are the shot rock.
Didn't think that'd be heavy.
Freezes are so
If you're in the
demoralizing
pocket,
because
it's
that's,
good
you know, that's a well-thrown stone, just a hair
weight?
lighter.
No, 9.
Well, not so many rocks in play. This end, Northern Ontario leading, and final rock to be played by Nova Scotia and Mary Manitoba.
Well, and a chance for Mary to tie this game. Krista McCarville made a very nice pick on her first shot, but then Mary made the freeze, and in trying the big upweight shot to pick it sideways, she actually went by the outside. And so that does allow a chance for two. And instead of playing the hit, she is playing the heavy draw.
Good. Stay on the inside. Yep. Careful.
Do you think that Northern Ontario has been lulled into a little bit of complacency here?
You know what? It's been a different game, and they've called, and I understand why with records and their position. But sometimes you can kind of lull yourself to sleep. And now you're in a tie game.
You bet. Wow. And you're trying to avoid dropping back, realizing that Quebec that's exactly what they need. They should win, and Northern Ontario would lose.
That was an 11.
Nice throw. That was max ice, but that's good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Here, is this a bit more ice? Yeah. Okay. What do you think?
I still go back as we're getting ready here for our last stone. I don't want to get into it too deeply, but I'm just still surprised how Ontario started, and they got into trouble right away with so many rocks in play. And really through that first half of the game, it didn't seem like it was a real Homan performance.
If I was going to dream up a way to beat this team on a regular basis, it would be the way Michelle did it. Is try to jump at them early, because you've skipped for 30, 40 years, and Rachel hasn't. You might get them, and pick the ice up a little quicker, put the broom in the right spot, throw the right weight a little sooner, and that's exactly what happened.
We're good. We're good.
And good they are, as they'll drag it down to the top four T-line, and they'll pick up one.
Really nice lead. Good down, you guys.
And they are going to concede it now. Picking up the single, and that's an impressive win for Michelle Englot. Make the final 9-5. So both teams will finish at 10-1. But that all-important last rock, the choice, belongs now to Manitoba and the team from the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg.
Everyone at home.
Manitoba will finish first overall, and then they'll meet, of course, in that 1-2-page playoff. Manitoba will have that last rock. And Northern Ontario now, we just saw, has fallen into a tie with Nova Scotia, but Northern Ontario does have that last rock coming home. Sorting a lot out on this Thursday night, and we will follow Krista McCarville and Northern Ontario when we come back. Michelle Englot, yeah, pow. Hugs all around as they finish in first place with a 9-5 win over Rachel Homan and the Ontario champions. Really, it started well for them. 4. You break a 4 against one of the best defensive teams, averaging 3.5 points given up in a game, and you score 4. That's the way you do it. You go on to a 9-5 win. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. Let's continue with our updates on this. A very busy night, important night. And draw 16. We'll go to Team Canada against Saskatchewan. And you see Amy Nixon with the brush down. Defending champion Chelsea Carey.
Well, Saskatchewan tried to get undercover and did not, and so it is a wide open hit, a chance for 2 for Chelsea Carey.
And they crack it right on the beat to sit there for 2 more. And it shakes. And the defending champions will win it 11-5, your final score. And that improves their record to 8-2. 1-9 now for Saskatchewan. So Now let's go right over next door from our featured game to Sheet B and drop in on the game between Nova Scotia and Northern Ontario. Northern Ontario playing it very wide open, as we saw earlier with Kathy, except for that one end. And Nova Scotia able to score 2 and 9. Mary Manitoba and her team from Windsor Curling Club against Krista McCarville, last year's runner-up out of the Fort William in Thunder Bay. And it is Northern Ontario who does have Last Rock playing the Yellowstones here in 10.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hard, Krista.
Fortunate.
Hard.
They're trying for the top one there and grazed it, still didn't jam.
Kathy, your thoughts on the game so far?
Well, we talked about it a little bit earlier. It has been a very conservative game, and for Krista McCarville, I understand completely why she did not want to junk it up with the Nova Scotia squad, and Mary was fine to go with it. The challenge becomes that it has been a while since Krista has thrown a draw, and if she finds herself in that situation, it's not something that she has played a whole lot of this game. It's been all hits and picks, big weight shots.
No, girls, whoa.
Marg Cutcliffe
handle on those.
throwing the third stones.
Feel that, eh?
I love Mary. She goes over. She's always said, you know, this is a seniors team, and maybe surprised a lot of people in Nova Scotia winning it. But she says, my experience and my treachery, and there she is off to the side, being treacherous and trying to come up with some kind of plan to maybe entice McCarville. Running it back, and they're going to kill their own and leave that shot rock now back 8 foot back of the tee line.
Want to maybe come this way?
No, I don't mind this way. I'll give more handle.
In some ways, it might have helped Northern Ontario, that jam. You're not shot rock anymore, but there was a rock at the back of the button, a perfect freeze by Nova Scotia, and Krista would have a really tough one. I think they rolled into the rings. It looks like that yellow one could be tickling the rings, which could help too.
I think it is.
Imagine
good.
The excitement of some of these players like Marg Cutcliffe.
Easy.
This is her third Scotties.
Yes, Andrea. Yep.
But you have to go back to 1985 and 1987 when she played with Virginia Jackson.
30 years you wait.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's dedication.
Oh. It would be a completely different Scotties from 30 years ago.
Oh, imagine.
Lots of weight.
Could take the college try at this double.
Whoa.
Kendra Lilly.
Whoa.
Definitely in now.
That was a nice guard.
405.
So protect.
405?
Yeah, for me.
Trying to cover shot stone.
Yeah, now Kathy's saying that Northern Ontario, Krista McCarville has not drawn for a while. We know we're into the fifth end of the fresh surface here. It'll be starting to frost up a little bit.
405, is that true?
You'd want her to draw. You really want her to draw. So you could just simply guard this a couple
Gotta put it
times.
back the same place.
Well, you know that Quebec is keeping an eye on the game right next door. Sitting at 4 losses. That's where they want to finish as they play British Columbia. Final stone coming up here in 9.
Well, Ev faced 3 in the 4 foot on her first through a big weight shot, only removed 1 and left 2 others there. So Marla threw that stone that is biting the top of the 4 foot, protecting the shot stone. And so for Ev, trying to come off the outside one in the 4 foot to get to shot.
Whoa! 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 Trish!
Lauren Mann is calling line.
Go, Trish. Go, 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 go.
Oh, where's it going to go? And it'll slide too far now. Shot rock.
Yeah.
1. Yes, they'll pick up 1 more. So Quebec will lead it by 2. BC will have last rock. They have the hammer coming home.
What do you think, Cheryl? You could It's such a long guard.
I thought it'd come off that line
It
a
is.
little
You talk
faster.
about the draw
very
weight. It might be starting to get a little bit suspect.
Timeout called by Northern Ontario.
I almost like, I almost like doing something like hitting that. But if we nose it though, I guess.
Yeah.
Nose isn't terrible, even though it's behind the tee line. It stops them from letting it come around.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the come around should be easy to be
I
accessed.
feel like I like this.
Well,
You could stick like. Yeah.
I'm just thinking if I can only see a piece of it, this is so frosty, I need to shoot some weight to get it out. That would be my thought. No, I wouldn't want to jam, but.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think sticking around does anything for us, especially with that.
What are you thinking, Cheryl?
Yeah, I like this because I think the draw weight's a little suspect, and Krista was leaning to this right away.
if it's a difficult draw for Northern Ontario, it's going to be a difficult draw for Nova Scotia.
That's the other point. So you could nose it, and you know, if she tries to freeze, we just saw that with Rachel Homan. That's one of the hardest shots in the world. And if she tries to hit and roll, that's not simple. And even if all those are made or the come around's made, the guard's so long. I would bet that Krista McCarville can take it out.
Do you like this?
Yeah, I do. I guess the only thing is if you leave it right there, and then Nova Scotia goes 3/4 buried, top 4 foot on the outturn side, then this rock's in the way. But again, Vic has a very good point. Force the other team to make a tough one.
Easy.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Wow.
Bang. Right there.
They wanted to, if anything, roll a little bit out to the edge of the rings and not in.
Timeout being called by Nova Scotia.
Definitely helps Nova Scotia.
Yeah, they were hoping to roll over here somewhere, Cheryl. But just the same, it's still not too bad. The perfect spot now, because of that rock, is somewhere in here, that type of thing. But I truly believe you can get at it either way if you have to.
We got to go to the nose, yeah.
She took this one in, so she doesn't need to stay. So we need to get pretty close to the nose.
Okay.
I don't think coming around the red is I don't think it's the call because it's just so high, right?
Right. What, coming around? Yeah. No, I got to freeze
so let's freeze the what we got to
and it'll
close to the nose.
And it'll cut hard. Remember every one of those, Mark?
Make sure it was not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it'll curl so much after that, right? So be there if I want it over further. So I think about there.
Okay.
And I think about 85.
Okay.
Throw.
All
You,
right.
you definitely go against everything you've been taught to hit and stay like McCarville did. And she obviously didn't want to stay that close to the 4 foot, but this is a tough shot. You've got to freeze this right on the nose to be really worthwhile.
Here? It's keen here, remember? I threw a 90.
Mary's guard been a little bit tighter, then you don't have to do this, but
we have to get by the guard by a lot because it curls so much. We won't be frozen.
This is the 6th Scotties for Mary Matatall. Her first was 1989 with Colleen Jones. Her last
I know, but it's keen.
was 2005 with Kay Zink.
I think I need a little more ice, but I don't know. Huh? $85. 80.
Right now it's a Northern Ontario win. Have to be shot stone. Last rock for Nova Scotia.
Good.
She liked it out of her hand.
Line's good.
Yep, for line.
Make sure we're here.
Whoa.
Not deep though. Whoa.
They know it's going to break. They know it's going to bust.
Curling hard.
And here it comes. Here it comes. Has she got a beauty? Down to it. Shot rock.
Nice attempt.
Pretty nice. You had to be there.
I think so. What kind of weight do you like?
Can't see a ton of it, actually.
Okay. Is that what I threw? Yep.
You don't have to.
Out there? I think that's
You can
close,
actually lose everything and bring that stone top 12 into play.
How much do you have?
If you go that route, right, Russ? I mean, you don't need
Exactly.
to.
How much do you have?
Exactly.
Chipping that one in was a big break.
Almost even. Little more. No, about 3/4, I guess. No, I have more than 3/4.
Krista's first throw, her intern caught her by surprise how much it jumped. So that'll be the, make sure even if you pick this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't get anywhere near that guard.
No.
Could throw a little softer weight here if you wanted.
Final stone.
Yeah.
Northern Ontario.
Yes! Clean.
Potts. Sipola.
Clean.
Lily calling line. And away it goes. And they will add 2 more. McCarville, last year's runner-up, will pick up the win against Mary Manitoba in Nova Scotia. Oh, the Moose make a noise now at the Scotties. 6-4 your final.
Oh, yes.
And they go
And where are they?
to 7-3. And we'll wrap it up when we come back. 1 game still on the ice.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 22 years. By Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
One game remains on the ice, all important for Team Quebec as they try to keep themselves in contention. Eve Belil from the town of Mount Royal Curling Club coming in with a record of 4 losses against BC and Marla
Yep, gotta go. Hard line, gotta go.
Throwing the third stones, Shannon Alexic for the BC champions from the Golden Ears Winter Club in Maple Ridge, BC. And it is British Columbia that does have the last rock. They have the hammer here in this 10th, down by 2, playing the Redstones. Situation is this: BC has seen Northern Ontario win.
9-5.
So Quebec, this is their last round robin game. They need to win to stay at 4 losses. And then tomorrow, they need a Northern Ontario loss in that final draw
Try to make
to
it
get
roll.
themselves in to a tiebreaker.
Yep. 9-5.
And it's really indicative of the kind of week it's been for Marla Mallet. Just hasn't been able to find the range at all. Player numbers are brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella.
Whoa, please. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Roll the other way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Might have hung on there to sit 2.
Time. Time. It's wide on you, I think.
Walk on that.
It's not bad. That's what Jared thinks.
I think we're probably going to play the lock.
Here comes Jerry Richard,
Let's lock on that one.
Either walk on it or
Canadian world champion with Rick Folk.
we can just bump it kind of half roll, half in behind or something like that. What she got?
Just run the one back.
Well, she runs the one back and she misses that. We go to hit for 3.
Yeah. Are we second or third?
I think we got to get rid of, we got to play for 2 as of right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We're third.
Okay.
We're third shot. So.
Yeah. I think we just got to move it and kind of try to flop in, just have, even a short half a rock, something like that, right?
Okay.
Rock, you mean?
Yeah.
So like a 9.5 at it.
Well, whatever weight we kind of know, we can leave it back.
Yeah. And we can do that too. Try and hold it back here and hope it's a catcher.
Yeah, probably would like a little less weight than 9.5.
I'm with you.
Just, you don't need to remove stones. You can't roll out.
Because you hit it dead on, there's going to be a red double for the win. For Quebec, if you, by throwing it that hard, you try so hard to roll, you might roll right over to the red one and set up a double.
And you just,
give me a little more.
That down weight, you can manipulate a lot better than the 9.5.
I heard Marla say even if we kick it to the back 8 foot, it might be a catcher. That's a good idea too.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what they're doing.
Don't need to remove it.
I don't know what the frost is going to do in the
Freeze would be another option.
That was Marla's, actually. That was her first call.
12?
Marla has been one of those curlers who has expressed and found the conditions a little difficult.
Yep. Where? Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 Got a curl. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay.
It was a nice stone. Was the exact weight she wanted. It just didn't come up.
So Quebec will use their last 90-second timeout.
Good throw, Mark.
The nice thing about this shot for
a bit more.
Eve is she can hit over here, obviously, and maybe basically win the game to sit 4 or 5. But if you miss it thick, then you might end up in that area. And I'm not sure how you score your 2 either. You'd probably have to run that in for 2.
Okay.
So either or.
Yep.
Don't throw it hard enough here that you can roll across the top of that red on the right. So you throw it maybe a normal or less, hit and roll a foot, or hit and roll frozen, or try to make the double. As long as you can't roll across the top, you got a really good chance of doing something right.
Final stone for Quebec.
Whoa.
Ev Belil.
Clean. Whoa.
All on its
Whoa,
own.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Not a lick from a brush.
Come on up.
And come up she does. To sit there on the edge.
I'm thinking 9.5.
Very positive. Okay. Shouldn't do too much here, actually.
Go too crazy.
Okay. Right at me.
Interesting, they're changing turns here, Cheryl.
Yeah, she just threw the end.
And you watch the Eve shot come down there too.
Yeah.
Well, she goes into her own.
We haven't been here the whole game to know if this is just a turn she's played a lot more. Or
9.5.
You heard Quebec and Lauren Mann saying, realizing they may have let her off the hook here. If she comes across, Russ maybe touches her own back and gives it away. But this is a great opportunity here. Final stone. Needs 2 to tie in this 10th.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, it's trapping.
Not curling. Whoa.
Not curling.
No.
And away it will go. And they will score one more. And Quebec will pick up the win. 8-5 is your final. And Quebec will finish the round robin at 7-4. BC will be 1-10. So it will all come down to tomorrow's final draw.
Got some curling. Please help us.
And Quebec's only chance will be if Northern Ontario should lose and drop back to 4 losses. Right now, we've got our 4 playoff teams: Manitoba, Ontario, Team Canada, Northern Ontario, Quebec is done, and they have to now sit and wait. So we know Manitoba, with their win tonight, will be seeded first and play Ontario in the 1-2 page playoff. That'll come your way tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern Time. And we'll fill out the rest of it tomorrow. And this is the game we'll follow when we join you at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Krista McCarville. Win it, they're in it. Lose it, and they're into that tie break with Quebec. They'll play Kerry Galusha and the Territories. So one draw remains here in St. Catharines, and it'll come your way Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. The Territories against Northern Ontario. When we join you again from here in St. Catharines and the Scotties on Canada's sports leader, TSN.